Yo, 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 what's going on out there, fight? What is your boy Money back with another one? We like 9 minutes late, and I apologize. But we in the building. We in the building. Mm, mm, mm. I'm eating on these peanuts, these baseball peanuts. Like I gotta break the shell open and shit, get them out. Which I'm about to stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to stop this shit now. Y'all come in and smash that like button for your boy. Y'all smash that like. Adonis K3, Ernie V, John Kramer. I know I put in work for these little peanuts, though. I'm about to get my peanuts. I'm about to get these peanuts, you feel me? I ain't worked this hard for shit. Y'all smash that like for your boy, man. Mr. Plus was one down. Frederick Mendoza was one down. Mendoza, I'm watching the show. I'm watching Isabel right now, right? And they got the Mendozas on there, bro. There was a um, there was a family, a noble family. He had that paper. The Mendozas had that paper. Yo, she was one down, Quinn. I'm over here working hard. I'm over here working hard for these goddamn peanuts, yo. You hear me? I'm working hard for these goddamn peanuts. But I got some honey roasted cashews. I ain't even got to work that hard for shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got that motherfucking peanut. That's how I did. That's how I did. They say God, yeah. Oh, yeah, me, God, God did. Y'all smash that like button for Money B. Eugene Stewart, I appreciate that love, man. Yeah, I love Amish too, yo. John Martinez, yes, sir. All facts. Tony Sandoval, what's going down? Shakur versus Pitbull. That ain't signed, sealed, and delivered. Pitbull ain't fight Shakur. Yeah, Pitbull ain't fight Shakur, bro. Y'all smash that like for me. Eric Bolden, what's going down? Leo, what's going on? Mr. Plus 300, I appreciate that love, my brother. Just came through. We're gonna talk about this thing though. Oh, I got Shakur in that fight, bro. Shakur, a what Pitbull? No doubt, Eric Bolden. Nick Silvio, what's going down? My brother Rick in the building. The change add up. Big step in the building. What's going down, Rick? I appreciate that, Rick. Rick, did you get that dub? Yeah, my email right down there, bro. TreyHampton52 at gmail.com. Tony, I ain't following the things, bro. I just want to talk about what's going down right now, bro. Oh, my stomach. Y'all smash that like for me, yo. Yes, sir, Tony. Yes, sir. Edgar Chavez was going down. Boxing matchup with D Free was going down, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Edgar Chavez, appreciate it. Yeah, third question, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I remember the fights, but I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? So I can just go out there and just wing some shit. Like, that's why Knockout should give us the questions before. Let us go ahead and study that shit and then come back with the shit. But, no, man. Mega 15 was going down. Oh, I already know, D Free. I already know. But for them, to say the shit that they said, it kind of, I ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't like that shit. Like, don't throw no jacket on me. Don't throw no jacket on me. Talking about you go. If that's the case, I could have just if like if I'm on a computer, I could have just got on the phone and did that shit. Like we got time, we got 5 minutes. So it's like if you want to look up some shit, you can look it up. But I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like don't do that shit to me. And it's like I've been noticing a little pattern and shit, and I just ain't been saying shit. You feel me? But yeah, I ain't gonna keep letting people play with my name, bro. Don't play with my name, bro. Go play with somebody else's name. Don't play with my name. Straight up. Mega 15, man. That's what's up, bro. 4 years, man. How you do that, champ? But congratulations on that, though, bro. Congratulations on getting that freedom, like all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Now you can do what the fuck you want to do, bro. If you want to lead a state, you can lead a state. You feel me? Yeah, congratulations on that, bro. I'm always about want to see my people win, man. Especially when you try to get out of the system, bro. especially when you try to get out the system. You hear me? They got a lot of us lost already in that motherfucker. You got to see Tank though, Tony. I ain't gonna say too much is ducking, but you got to see him. Now I can focus more on getting up to date with the technology. Facts, bro. Or you'll catch on. Trust and believe, man. 15, you'll catch on. It ain't gonna be that hard, but just gotta figure some shit out. But y'all, listen, we on fire with the fights this year. We on fire, bro. Thank God that Errol Spence and Terence Crawford turned that corner and made this fight happen. Skills from North, what's going down, bro? Thank God they turned that corner and made this fight happen, bro. Because that opened up a lot of doors for other fights. It's crazy how one big fight can spark a chain. You know what I'm saying? Crazy how one big fight can spark a chain like that. Man, John G, if they don't go on with that corny ass shit, they got 5 minutes. They talking about going to research some shit. Man, get out of here with that weak ass shit. Feel me? Spence and 10. Daniel Nixon come through showing some love. Said salute, Monty Brown, everyone in the chat. Appreciate you, Daniel Nixon. I ain't gonna say Haney is the weakest undisputed champ. I ain't gonna say that, bro. Because Haney defended his shit twice. So that ain't what I'm saying. I ain't gonna say Haney weak at all. But he gotta see Tank. If Tank say he want that fight with Haney, Haney gotta oblige. Skills from knowledge, I appreciate that, bro. I don't know, John G. For the ones that talk a lot, I really don't know. No, for the ones that talk a lot, I really don't know, bro. But they gonna have to see. They got to do something, baby. Okay, yeah, here I come. I'm done for the goddamn peanut. I'm just trying to let some more people get in the building. I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link. Peanut dry in the mud. Y'all smash that like. I got you, Zay. Big bro's going down. Dusty, ugly ass. Boy. But I know one thing, y'all. We on fire with these fights. We on fire with these fights. And they said my boy Canelo. They said my boy Canelo will never fight David Benavidez. They said my boy Canelo will never fight Benavidez.
What's up, Money B?
Zay, we going down.
Chilling, baby.
Zay, they said our boy will never fight David Benavidez, Zay.
Man, I've been telling y'all, I've been telling each and everybody, man, they got Canelo messed up, and I told them if I've been telling everybody if Bivol didn't accept the terms, shit, Benavidez and Morel was the next choice options for Canelo. They didn't believe me,
Mm-hmm. And now
and
look at him.
my prediction I said right here, so they can call me a lie if it don't happen. If if the Benavidez fight happens and Canelo pulls it off, he'll be going after better beef next because Bivol on some bull crap. So
Mm-hmm.
if Canelo pulls off the Benavidez win, he'll be going after better beef next. Mark my words,
Oh, you know I know.
because he gonna make Bivol follow suit and fall in place.
He wanted better be before Bibble. But when
I know.
but they'll say that, oh, he never wanted to fight better be. But when they see Canelo say he wanted him, and you see Better B team say he turned the fight down, You know, people don't get Canelo with just do us credit.
I know, but like I say, it's all chess. What we say is chess. This ain't checkers.
Always, my
You
brother.
know what I'm saying?
Always.
Canelo is always looking 5 moves ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Because you already know, like, okay, I know I got these little bulls at 68 already. You know what I'm saying? Let me go up here and try something new and try something different. And then when he challenged himself, they want to discredit him. Oh, he ain't trying to fight nobody.
No. Anything Canelo do is a cherry pick. Oh, he cherry picking. How you cherry pick a champion at his own weight class? That's ridiculous.
And you going up to fight him. I
That's
ain't putting no weight restriction on the man and nothing like that. You went up to fight that man at 175.
And then they flip the script. Oh, he don't want to fight him at 168. Well, like I've been telling everybody, if Better Beef want to fight at 168, guess what? There's a line at 168. You got to go.
Right.
These people been in line for this 168 titles. So if you want to fight for the titles, you got to get in line. Go fight Benavidez. Go fight Burrell. Go fight the people that are already in line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't just get a direct line at undisputed. That ain't how it works. Yeah, you beat me at 175 at your weight class. That ain't got nothing to do with 168.
Facts, Zay. And then Canelo was fighting at 68. What they gonna say? Oh, he ducked Benavidez. Yeah, Bill Wayne did shit. And if Canelo beat him at 68, they really gonna discredit.
He drained him.
You weight drain him, and you ducked Benavidez. So, listen. I gotta try to open up the motherfucking peanuts like I got hands and shit. But I want to see if they gonna get my dude is just doing this credit, bro. Which I know they not. I know they not. But Canelo told them, man, I will fight anybody. Anybody. I'm not afraid of nobody. I've seen every style out there. I done fought every style out there. I done fought motherfuckers who hit harder than Benavidez, smarter than Benavidez. I mean, the fuck I'm scared of him for?
You can't tell me you go to 175 and not expect that they hitting harder than a 168 pounder.
Exactly.
So you go up, that's just like saying Better Beef or Better Beef or Beaver going up to
heavyweight
to fight, to heavyweight to fight Wilder and expecting like they not gonna hit harder up there. Come on, that don't even make no sense.
No, they just gotta hate. They just gotta hate. And then Benavidez is supposed to stop Canelo. Man, it's so crazy, bro.
But he couldn't stop Plant.
Mm-hmm. My thing is this. It's gonna be a hell of a fight. Benavidez is a Will Hunter. What's going down, bro? Benavidez can fight his ass off. I give him that. He ain't been in the ring with nothing like Canelo. Like Canelo told him about Triple G. They said he was gonna knock me out. He was supposed to end my career. Look, don't give him credit, Zay. Canelo was the underdog twice against Triple G.
Against the monster of the division, the monster.
Mm-hmm.
What do they call Benavidez? The monster.
No, I'm talking about against Triple G.
I know, but what were they calling Triple G? Remember, Triple G was the boogeyman, the monster.
The best kept secret.
He was the boogeyman.
Yeah. Canelo was so afraid of him, didn't want to fight him. All type of shit they were saying. Getting West was going down. But I'm going to say this, man. 2023 is a breath of fresh air for boxing. Like, we getting so many big fights that's turned the corner, you know, and I'm thankful. I'm thankful, man, because what Ryan and Tank did, and I'm going to say they started because Errol and Bud asked them, they signed a contract to after Haney and fucking Lomachenko. So what Ryan and Tank did to spark that movement, to show them that, look, man, we can still make real money in this fight game if we fight each other. And I think they seen that shit and they was like, you know what? We can't let these fucking kids show us up, because that's exactly what happened. And we was showing them up.
And I ain't gonna take nothing from Tank or Ryan, but we can take it back to Benavidez Plant. They started it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give props to Benavidez and Plant because they started this boxing shit, putting it back on track on what we getting now. Look at all the super fights we getting. You know,
that's a fact. They got to get them their credit as well.
Yeah,
we thought that wasn't gonna happen. Plant right after Plant got his biggest win, knocking out Andre Darrell, flatlined him. Went for David Benavidez. They gave us a hell of a fight. So man, I'm just so happy and thankful. I just hope this shit play out right. Like if Haney and Tank make that shit happen, and Wilder and Joshua go down, I don't know about Fury and Usyk. It's a possibility. I don't know if it's gonna take place. But if Haney Tank make that shit happen, and you know another good one though, Zay, even though people sleeping, man, Tia Fimo and Josh Taylor.
that's coming.
That shit is far worse, bro.
Yeah,
Like I
Taylor
know
was Taylor was undisputed before he started letting loose of the belts, so they can't.
exactly. So we get some good shit, bro. We get some good shit.
Yeah,
And I'm,
if Tio was to pull that Taylor win off, they can't take nothing from Tio because that's an undisputed man. You got to remember what we talk about. The titles are just trinkets. They're good for the history books.
yeah,
But at the end of the day, that man is undisputed, regardless if he give his belt or not. That's the undisputed champion at that weight.
yeah.
He,
Nobody beat
he,
him.
he made a choice to give up to let the belts loose because guess what? He didn't want to pay sanctioning fees or he don't want to pay for certain things. So he made a choice. But in the fans' eyes, he's an undisputed champ at that weight.
It's a fact. Sean Cook was going down. Big Ray was going down. That's a fact, Ray. Like, that's a fact, bro. So if Tio go up and beat him and give him his first loss, because he's still undefeated, right?
Yeah.
And give him his first
Well,
loss.
he got some questionable wins, but yeah, he's undefeated.
Hey, that O still sit there.
It sit there.
If he can go beat that man, bro, as much shit as he talk, you gotta give him his credit. Can't take it away from him. Can't take it away from him. He become a big dog instantly at 140.
I just commented on your last video, man, because you've been a busy man, man. So you've been driving them like hotcakes.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, Errol Spence and Bud lit a fire under my ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, that hurt my feelings, bro. Y'all don't know how much of a damper that put in me, Zay. When that fight didn't take place, bro, I'm like, man, like, bro, you know what y'all was gonna do for boxing, bro. Like, it was the fact I knew what that fight would have done for boxing, Zay. When that shit, man, you see, I stopped the goddamn football pool, every goddamn thing went off. That nigga Omega say, goddamn, thank you, Errol and Bud, for fucking up our football pool. Man,
that kind of took a lot of that kind of took a lot of boxing fans, including me. You know, I kind of back from boxing for a little bit, and I told you I started dealing with real world shit. I was like, you know, I'm a boxing fanatic, but shit, hey, they kind of killed the whole thing. I was like, you know,
man, bro, it did. They like, man, I was so confident. Sorry, y'all. I was so goddamn confident that fight was gonna take place, and when that motherfucker fell.
What's up, John G?
John G was going down, bro.
What's going on? What's going on? Hey, y'all forgot Fulton and anyway. That's coming up.
Nah, I know that fight coming. Right.
What'd you say?
They must have forgot. Now I say we know that fight coming. They forget.
Yeah. It's gonna be a hell of a year.
Go ahead, John.
Hey, you know what? Last year, like when EJ fought Ugas, it was a fight every week. You know, it was a fight happening every week. It was some good shit, and then it just shit just died off.
Last year, they ain't fucking with this year.
We had like who was it? What fights we had? It was Spence, Ugas. I know that that Charlo, Canelo happened after that. The two,
shit.
I don't know. It was a couple that happened every other week.
You ain't gotta break your mind. We gonna stick.
But I'm just saying that.
Yeah. We gonna stick to this year right now, bro. This
year here is fire.
This shit is fire, bro.
Especially if we get the Canelo Benavidez fight, man, that'll set it off.
Man, I want that shit to get solidified right there, bro. Like it gets look. Cause that set up a lot of shit, bro. That shut up a lot of shit. Because I want to see if people get Canelo as just doing his credit after that. Which I know they not.
They got to.
I know they
bro.
not. No, the main thing they gonna try to make it out to be Canelo finna lose. That's gonna be their whole narrative.
A win, lose, or draw, you gotta give Canelo his props for taking that fight.
I know they
Yeah,
not.
but Canelo ain't never really been ducking Benavidez, so I mean it ain't about props like we always say it's chess moves. He's just been moving on his chessboard. You know what I'm saying? And he got options. He's had options, so it ain't never that he's been ducking Benavidez like everybody says. He just has options. You know, when you the money man, you can move a certain way on your board.
Benavidez said it today. So he ain't ducking me. He just got options. Like you say, he got so many options. You know what I'm saying? But man, Clapper, stop. He ain't ducking no Charlo, bro. When he was just talking about fighting Charlo, that motherfucker, oh man, he fighting the weakest link.
I wanted that's the fights I wanted him to see him fight. Charlo. It's just two people I wouldn't, this Benavidez, this came as of late. I wanted to see this fight, but originally, like throughout the years, I've been wanting to see him fight Charlo and Andrade. But like I say, I ain't never been one to, discredit Canelo for, the people he fighting. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see them two fighters fight.
Andrade, for whatever reason, everybody say he ducked Andrade, but Andrade just ain't fell in line and did what he was supposed to do, man. Every time a big fight came up for Andrade, he backed out of it. He just wasn't stepping up to the, saying he really wanted to fight.
This why I disagree with that is because before Canelo could have became undisputed at 168, he could have fought Andrade and took that belt and became undisputed. And he didn't.
No, this is a situation though. When Canelo went to one, y'all gotta understand, bro. When Canelo was at 160, that one at 160, it was at 160, all right? Triple G was the number one cat. Yeah, Triple G was the number one cat at 160. Canelo fought him. Bam! They call that motherfucker a draw. After that, Canelo, they would go do the rematch. Y'all gotta remember that bullshit came in with the with everybody trying to say he cheated and all that shit, right? Oh, Canelo cheated. He Clenbuterol this, Clenbuterol. He went and cleared his name. Came right back. Fought Triple G again. Bam! Fought Triple G again. Became the unified champion. After that, he can do what the fuck he want to do. I beat the number one cat at the division, bro. Now, if I want to go up, I can go up. If I want to fight this motherfucker, I'll fight him. You got to understand. Canelo,
but Charlo had the belt. That's my thing. Not Charlo. Andrade. Not Charlo.
I'm gonna say because Charlo never turned the fight down. When it came to Demetrius Andrade, did I want to see the fight? I wanted to see the fight. I wanted to see the fight since 154. Man, my homeboy Tommy used to always bet. He always thought Andrade would beat Canelo. I always thought Canelo Andrade ass. But still, he moved up. He didn't fight him. It's like when he moved up, Demetrius Andrade still didn't fight nobody. Right? So, okay. They get caught up in the Canelo shit so much. Oh, Canelo didn't fight him. Canelo didn't fight him. He could have fought him. Credit. Canelo could have fought anybody he wanted to fight. Right? It don't take away that he was still fighting the best of the best in each division. And then after that, Demetrius Andrade still, when he finna get his big name, don't get me wrong, Billy Joe Saunders popped dirty. I gotta give him credit for that as well. But you still didn't fight nobody. Still right now today, he still don't got a big name on his goddamn resume. So, okay, if you didn't get the Canelo fight, you don't live off of that for the rest of your life. Or Canelo didn't fight me, so I can just go fight all these motherfucking Rudy Pools and all this shit. You still got to fight somebody, bro. At the end of it.
What happened with the Genevieve fight? What happened with the Parker fight? Come on, every time some real competition.
I wouldn't have fought them fights either, though. I'm not fit to fight for no goddamn scraps. This boxing, I'm not fit to fight for scraps.
He ain't proved that he can pull the money in, John G. How do you want to go fight the money man and you want to take half his purse when you can't pull in the money on your own?
Hey, do you know how much money he was bringing in? But that's not true. You got to go see how much he was bringing in.
John G.
Andrade was getting paid
Let, let,
millions for fights. He was bringing in
let me
money.
ask. Let me ask you this, John G. So, if they really want to fight, or do they want, or do they want the money? Because guess what? If you really want to fight, then take 2 mil. Why do you have to ask? Why do you have to ask for 7 and 8 when you ain't putting that in? So if you really want to fight, Canelo say, I'm finna give you $1.5 million or 2 mil because you ain't making it. Take the
What
fight.
is the thing though, Zach? This is the thing. Well, John,
He can fight him after Benavidez.
Hold on, let's say this, John. To say, oh, I wouldn't have fought them neither. It's bullshit because if they your mandatories, right, and they sit right there to fight your ass, you going up to fight who? You see what I'm saying? Like you the A side now. Now you got the biggest challenge of your career, and this the biggest fights that you gonna get. Like it's like if he poured in millions, you still gonna get a couple of millions to fight Jennebeck, right? But he didn't want it because he felt like that shit was a threat. So even when he went up to 68, who did he fight at 68? You can't say that motherfucker was better than no Jennebeck. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, bro, you could have fought where you was the champion, but you came and fought a regular fight. But my thing with it, look, I'm not gonna like shit on Demetrius Andrade because I do like him, right? A lot of people
Canelo.
believe I do like him. You feel me? And yes, he should have been trying to fight Jamal Charlo at 160. You understand what I'm saying? When y'all had the opportunity to fight, you should have fought him. Then you fucked up the fight with Mel at 54. So it's like people like, oh, you know, you supposed to fight him, but you can't. We don't dwell on that shit.
I ain't discredit. I don't, and that's what I'm saying. Like I don't discredit anything y'all saying. I'm just saying at the time where they couldn't have fought, they could have fought. They didn't fight. The fight didn't happen. And hold on. It came out of Canelo. Canelo said, yes, I want to be undisputed at this weight. And all he had to do was fight Andrade, and he didn't. I want to see that. And I'm not knocking Canelo. I'm just saying I wanted to see that fight.
John G, I'm finna say this for Eric Bowden because he's saying I'm on some protection shit from Canelo. Okay, how am I protecting Canelo? Because it's a business. If you want to make the fight, don't outprice yourself out the fight. Don't ask for more than you worth. Yes, when Canelo is bringing in the fans and he's bringing in the money, don't outprice yourself. Don't ask for more of that man purse. It's not his obligation to pay you to make a fight. It's not up to Canelo to pay you to make a fight. If you're willing to make a fight, take what is worth.
I'm gonna say this: what's going down, OG? I see you in the building. I wanted to see that Demetrius Andrade fight, right? But like I said, we got to move on, and everybody be stuck on that shit. Like, okay, they'll discredit everything he did at 160 just because they'll say, "Oh, well, he could have fought Andrade. He could have fought Andrade," and I had him knocking Andrade the fuck out. But for whatever reason, Canelo didn't want to fight.
I don't know. I don't believe that.
Wait a minute, bro. And he would have knocked
opinionated.
Andrade the fuck out. Now
that's opinionated, though.
Bro, Andrade ain't shit when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, bro.
Hey, you can't say that until they get in the ring with each other.
What I'm saying, bro. Like I said, that's what I got. He would have knocked Andrade the fuck out. Now, when it comes to the situation, right? When he moved up, everybody want to discredit everything he did at 160. I don't give a fuck if he said he wanted to be undisputed or not. Errol Spence ain't give motherfucking Keith Thurman a shot because he don't like the motherfucker. He don't care about him, right? So if the same thing aligns with Canelo, he just don't like Demetrius Andrade for some reason. He really don't like him. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, I'm not putting no money in your motherfucking pockets. Now people can say that's a bitch move. You can call it what you want to call it, but they're the fighters. You understand? It ain't like oh man, I ain't finna fight Demetrius Andrade and then go fight a Rudy Poo motherfucker. No, he already beat the best motherfucker at the division, who everybody was chasing. Like my boy Zay said, the boogeyman of the division, the monster, right? Went and beat his ass, really beat him twice in my opinion, and then he moved on. After that, make your own fucking name. That's what's wrong with these cats. That's why I respect Benavidez, because Benavidez don't get caught up on Canelo. He don't. And that's why he probably get the Canelo fight. He went out there and made his own fucking name. Okay, I can't fight Canelo, then I'm going to go beat on every motherfucker else. I'm going to continue to want to fight him, but until I get another big fight, I'll fight anybody. And he meant that shit. Anybody who said Benavidez's name, he was willing to fight. Even Edgar Berlanga, he was just coming up in the game. You say my name, I'm coming to see your ass. So if you don't get the Canelo fight, make your own fucking name. And cats getting so caught up and letting these cats want to ride off Canelo name so much. Sorry, ride off Canelo name so much, they forget to hold them accountable for their own bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to bring up Canelo, then fight them. We can go back and pull up. He fucked up the Jamel Charlo fight. He was at 160 where he could have fought Jamal Charlo, but him and Eddie Hearn was sitting right there playing motherfucking oh, we over here with the best of the best and we don't have to fight him. So it was things out there where he could have been made a name for his goddamn self, but they kept making themselves bigger than what they thought they was, and then they fall in the motherfucking hole. So you know the boxing game is chess, not checkers, bro. Whether y'all like the moves or not, fam.
Yeah, see, I'm saying I'm not disagreeing with nothing you're saying. I'm saying that's the fights I wanted to see him fight. Them two fights, Charlo and what's the name? Just because they styles of fights, I wanted to see him fight. And Triple G, he didn't want to fight Andrade or Charlo, so I wanted to see them two fight.
He beat both easily.
He fought Canelo. I ain't gonna say beat both easily.
Triple G.
This is the thing. He fought
Did
Canelo
not want to fight
twice.
either one of them.
He fought Canelo twice, so that's when they stand up, right? Because they both was world champions. Jamal Charlo was a world champion. Demetrius Andrade was a world champion. They could have stood up and made money with each other, but instead, you got motherfuckers. Oh man, y'all want the black fighters to fight each other. Oh, look at this. You guys are coons. Or and the black fighters don't even like each other. Motherfuckers been cussing each other out left to right all around the fucking world. They could have came together and made good Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius Andrade would have put motherfucking shockwaves through the boxing game. And guess what? The winner would have been a unified champion, and the buzz would have been there. You got two straps. You would have had a big ass buzz, but they didn't want to do it.
All right, let me give you John G. Let me give you this comparison right here. Okay, so Canelo, for whatever reason, he didn't want to fight Andrade, right? Okay, so everybody say, oh, he ducking Andrade, he ducking. So let me guess. Errol is ducking Thurman, right? Because he don't want to fight Thurman for whatever reason, right? He just chooses he don't want to fight Thurman, and we know why he don't want to fight Thurman, but he say he ain't gonna fight Thurman because Thurman didn't give him the opportunity when he wanted the opportunity, right? So is Errol ducking Thurman?
There would be no point of fighting.
Hold up. If Thurman was in the way from for EJ becoming undisputed, and EJ went up to 150, hell yeah, I'll say you duck goddamn Thurman. Because EJ said he want to become undisputed. Boy, be quiet. EJ said he want to become undisputed, and if Thurman got that belt and he don't fight Thurman and he go up to 150, I'm be like, damn, why he ain't fight Thurman?
But he's fighting the best competition. He's going after Crawford.
Look,
I get what you're saying, John G. I get what you're saying, John G. Yeah. But the thing is, if he continues to go after good competition, like Thurman ain't the best competition. Yeah, if he had a belt, then he got to go through Thurman. So I doubt that the situation would be that. So I'm gonna give you for example, if Thurman had fought Pacquiao, you know, and beat Pacquiao and won the belt or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then that whole situation would have been taken out of place because Errol would have went through him for that belt because he had something he wanted.
Errol Spence is better on fighting Pacquiao better than Keith Thurman.
Go ahead, Chico.
People said that Errol Spence was ducking Pacquiao, and I don't see the point of him fighting Keith Thurman. He gonna watch Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman don't got nothing for Errol Spence, in my opinion.
Yeah, see, that's why I go back. I say, like, I'm not disagreeing with what you saying. Like, he went up and fought still good competition. That's why I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. That's why I say I just wanted to see that fight during the time.
We're stuck on the wrong topic right now. Well, the topic we need to be on is Canelo going to fight David Benavidez. That boy say, why Canelo don't want to fight no Mexican? He finna fight one of the top Mexicans.
Canelo, he not going 10 rounds with Benavidez. I think that Canelo is he not the same fighter. When he fought John Ryder, he didn't look the same to me. He looked different. He looked old, like he's catching up to him.
He dominated Ryder. How did he look old? He dominated him. Ryder won 3 rounds. If you want to be gracious and give him 3 rounds. Canelo dominated Ryder all 12 rounds, and we can give Ryder 3 rounds.
Yeah, he dominated.
So how did he look old? Just because he didn't knock Ryder out doesn't make him old. See, the fans say Canelo looks old because he didn't knock Ryder out. He dominated the man. He knocked him down twice. The man had never been knocked down. He knocked him down twice in a fight, broke his nose, dominated the man. So how is he looking old?
So when you watched that fight, was that fight boring to you, or was you entertained?
I didn't get to watch it because I got screwed over by the zone, you know. But that's neither here nor there.
So you saying that fight was boring, bro?
In my opinion, yeah. Like I don't. Okay, when Benavidez fight Canelo, it's a whole different story.
See,
Canelo not going, bro. He's not gonna have nothing for Benavidez.
Y'all be looking over like I don't know, man. Y'all be thinking motherfuckers supposed to just be looking, supposed to just knock down a mountain. So you say Canelo ain't gonna have nothing for Benavidez, but Benavidez went in there and went 12 with Caleb Plant, and Canelo knocked Caleb Plant out, right?
It's not gonna be easy.
Hold on. Canelo just came off hand surgery, right? Go in there and dominate my man, dropped his ass, bam. You know, but because Canelo got punched in the face a little bit, and he always get punched in the face sometimes. But because, you know, he got punched in the face a little bit now, he washed up, you know. Okay, if you want to say, look, that ain't the same Canelo that I know, it looked like he, you know, take a little step back, okay. But to say that Canelo is just done and that he ain't going to last with Benavidez, he won't last 10 rounds with Benavidez, we going to see, though. That's why I need this fight to get made for September. So everybody that's saying Canelo will get washed up, this, that, and the third, if he go out there and finish Benavidez's ass, I want to see if he get his just due that he deserves.
Big Ray, hold on. Big Ray, I watched the fight afterwards. So yes, I watched it afterwards. I didn't get to watch it live with everybody else. I was on Money Brown telling him, you know, to commentate it because the zone fucked me over. I paid, but I didn't get to watch the fight. So my brother Money Brown was commentating the fight live for me, you know. But I went back and watched it afterwards.
But to say that fight wasn't entertaining is crazy.
I got a question. And
hold on, let my dude Smoking Bud get here. Then we're gonna get ready to move on to the next topic because we ain't gonna be on this all day, bro.
Oh no, money. You know this Eric Bowden, bro. I just had to.
What's going? Oh, bro, look, your avatar just popped up, bro. Your avatar ain't even showing, bro. Them just showing Smoking Bud.
No, I'm just saying, talking to Zay, like I fuck with Canelo, bro. He a damn good fighter, but we want to see the fights, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to see him and David Benavidez. I understand he the undisputed king at 168. But we all know fans pay for these fights, bro. Like, it's just what it is. We want to see it. I understand he said he'll never fight another Mexican. Errol Spence said he'll never fight Thurman. Thurman is a credible opponent, bro. He only lost one fight to Pacquiao. I understand where E coming from, but come on, man. If both of y'all move to 54 and you don't fight Thurman, you a fool. That's a pay-per-view fight.
This is the thing, though. Canelo is in talks with David Benavidez now. So what we have to do is wait and see if this fight get made. Canelo never said he wouldn't fight him. He gave us definition on why he won't fight another Mexican. He said why he don't want to fight Mexicans. But he also said, I'll fight anybody. I'll fight anybody. Like, I'm not scared of none of these motherfuckers. And he letting it be known that David can see. All he said was, let me get my rematch with Bivol. And I thought the rematch was going to happen. He said in 2024, all these motherfuckers can see me. And he going after everybody's favorite fighters, bro. But Jamal Charlo and David Benavidez is on this hit list. Now,
I don't want to see him fight Bivol again. Let that go, bro.
The Demetrius Andrade, I can't say too much. But see, y'all say what y'all don't want to see, which, okay, y'all got y'all right on what y'all want to see. But we don't control these fighters' careers. That's what I be telling people. Like, we get so caught up as fans, right, to the point where we think we can just make them do what we want them to do. We can't. You feel me? That's their careers, bro.
Loma. What we keep talking about, see, the whole Bivol fight was a chess move. It's a preparation for the next thing. You know what I'm talking about? He went up to challenge Bivol to become a five division world champion. But you got to remember, like we keep saying, these are chess moves. If
he was already when he beat Kovalev.
5-time world. No, he was already champion at 75. But he wanted to be, you know, he wanted to be.
But if you beat Bivol, it puts you in the same situation that Crawford's looking for now. 2-time undisputed, because if he was to have beat Bivol, it puts him in a situation to be able to come back down, do his business at 168, and if for whatever reason he takes a loss, he can always go back up to 170. It's chess moves, man. You always
you don't want to be
better be for undisputed at 65.
Yeah, but you don't want to be going up and down in the weight class. That's what Jones.
I mean, listen. We can say you don't want to be. We can't tell these fighters what they want to do, bro. Like. We sit out, like I say, on the outside looking in, but this is their careers, fam. This their career. Everybody not gonna agree with what you want to do. Everybody not gonna like what you want to do. But you have the right to do what you want to do, especially when you're in the position that you're in, fam. So yeah, we can say you don't want to do this. That ain't good for you. This ain't good for you. That's his career. If he feel like this, what I want to do to make me feel like I'm the best, then we gotta accept that, fam. You know what I'm saying? But right now, what's at stake is him in negotiations with David Benavidez, right? And Keon want to see David Benavidez in Arizona. You know what I'm saying? That was this Friday or last Friday. David Benavidez had he had a get together, right, in Arizona and shit. And Keon went there, and David Benavidez told him, "Man, we in serious talks for September, bro. Serious talks for September." You know what I'm saying? Here we go right here. Like that nigga was right there with David in Arizona.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no lies, ain't no made up shit. You know what I'm saying?
So,
talk to David. You know
what's next if Canelo loses to Benavidez? What's next?
I mean, we don't know if he's gonna lose to Benavidez. We just
look.
I mean,
If he
loses, he loses.
If he loses to
Benavidez, this the thing. We can't say what's next if Canelo loses to Benavidez because the simple fact we don't know what's gonna happen in that fight. I'm not here for hypotheticals. What we want to do is get the fight signed, sealed, and delivered, and then let's get to the fight in September and let's see what happened in the fight. What's next in the fight? We
do know. We do know if he loses to Benavidez, there's a rematch. We know that for a fact.
We don't like. Ain't putting none of that energy in the air because we ain't.
No, I'm not putting it in the air. But the fact is that if for whatever reason he was to lose to Benavidez, he is the champion. There's a rematch clause. So if he was to lose to Benavidez, there's a rematch clause in place.
Yeah, but I ain't going off no hypotheticals because
we don't. But we just gotta. That's factual.
Yeah, but when people say what happened next when he lose, you sound like you just don't like Canelo Alvarez and you want the man to lose, bro. So at the end of the day, let's just wait for the fight to take place. Let's see what happened in the fight. Let's enjoy the fight first, bro. The fight can be one of the greatest motherfucking fights that we ever seen. So I ain't with all the jumping to conclusions and all that shit. Let's fight and let's see what happened in the fight.
Remember how you talked about Caleb Plant in the Canelo fight, how Canelo beat Caleb Plant? Well, first, Caleb Plant, he cold to me. Like, I like Caleb Plant. Like, he good. In my opinion, he don't duck from nobody. He fight everybody. Like, he's a good fighter. I feel like he still got it. But I feel like, the Benavidez and the what's the name fight? I can't think of his name. I just said his name.
Canelo?
The Plant fight gonna be better. That's what I just think.
You feel like what fight gonna be better?
The Benavidez fight.
Against who? Canelo?
No, with Caleb Plant. I think it's gonna be a better fight than him and Canelo. They went hard, and that was a chess match for real.
You said you think the Benavidez versus Caleb Plant fight is gonna be a bet? It was. Oh, hold on. You trying to say when Benavidez and Canelo fight, Benavidez and Caleb Plant will have been a better fight?
If that's what you want to call it, but
I mean, I'm trying to see what you're saying, bro.
You trolling, bro?
I think that we're gonna see, but I think we're gonna see a different Canelo. I hope I'm wrong.
I mean, we'll see when the fight happens. That's why I say we gotta wait and see.
If Benavidez and Canelo sign, it's gonna be a war because both of them are come forward fighters. So it's going to be a war because we're gonna have to see who's gonna dominate and push the other fighter back because both of them are come forward fighters.
Boxing him going to that body.
And
so those are the styles that we're talking about because Caleb Plant is more of a boxer. So those, like they say, styles make fights. But Canelo and Benavidez are both come forward fighters. They're both aggressive fighters. So whoever can win the aggression in that fight, that's what's gonna push the tempo to the fight.
I feel like he can push Canelo around because Benavidez is also bigger.
But he hasn't felt Canelo's power. The size don't mean nothing because Kovalev was bigger than Canelo.
I tell this,
Colin Smith was bigger than
I appreciate the
Canelo.
love, Bud Stone, for showing love in the cash app. We gonna see. Like, Bivol couldn't push him around. Bivol, like, he outpointed Canelo, but ain't nobody gonna push Canelo around, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all like. That's y'all opinion, and I gotta respect y'all opinion. But ain't nobody pushing Canelo around. Not Benavidez. That's why I say when Benavidez getting down with Canelo, that's gonna be the the hardest punch that he ever got into the ring with. And we gonna see if he can take them counter shots. You feel me? It's gonna be a hell of a fight.
Lemieux tried it, but Lemieux was a small fighter, and Lemieux was coming up, and his power wasn't the same as in the lower weight classes. He tried it, but that was a whole different thing.
Yeah, David Lemieux ain't have a chance.
Yeah.
But we gonna move on. We're gonna move on from this topic, man. We gonna move on to Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis. Then we'll get to Errol Spence.
That's what I want to stop you right there, money. I just commented on your video on the Devin or the Tank Devin, right? Mm-hmm. What do y'all think about this? Okay, you remember Floyd gave Jose Luis Castillo a rematch because it was a questionable win. He gave Madonna a rematch because it was a questionable win. So what about if Haney gives Lomo a rematch and Tank's gone Isaac Cruz a rematch and then they meet up after the winners meet up afterwards?
That ain't happening.
I'm just saying because both of those were questions. A lot of people think Isaac Cruz beat Tank. A lot of people think Loma beat Devin. So why not clear the space and answer the questions and just beat them in dominant fashion and move forward with your career like Floyd did?
Well, they not Floyd, and when Floyd was fighting them, that was a different time. Right now, they can just go right and fight each other for undisputed, right?
Devin,
and make some good money. So it won't make no sense for Tank to go fight Pitbull Cruz and for Devin to go fight Loma in a rematch, regardless of what the fans say. That's what the fans want. But if they come on right now and just fight each other, Devin ain't got no 2 more fights at 135. He ain't got that in him. He already
got one at 135.
He already killed himself to get down to 35. We see that.
It's so only 2 things.
Hold on. If you're gonna take a chance to fight Tank, if you're gonna take a chance to fight anybody at 35, it's gonna be Gervonta Tank Davis. Otherwise, you go to 140 because you want that shit to be worth your while. And if you go fight Gervonta Tank Davis on pay-per-view, you're gonna make the most money that you ever made. It's gonna be a big ass fight, and it's for undisputed against the man that got all the clout, the it factor, and then you got the man that got all the scraps who want what the man that got all the clout got. You know what I'm saying? So that's the if anything happened at 135, that's the fight to make with Tank and Lomachenko. But I want I want not Tank Lomachenko.
Tank and Haney.
I want Devin Haney in this day to keep the same energy now, though. You know what I'm saying? They've been saying they want Tank all this time. Tank said, when I'm done with Ryan Garcia, I'm going to see what he want to do. Now that he's done with Ryan, he's done with Loma. Do y'all think because of the fight that he had with Loma, they feel like, if that was Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin Haney has still to be sleeping in that ring right now? You know what I'm saying? So what happened to the energy of Gervonta Tank Davis and them saying, Al Heyman ain't said nothing. Now they want to play all these Samantha games now.
Me personally, I just feel that if Devin, more than likely he'll move up to 140 because look, if he was to fight Tank, which is a strong opponent at 135, he'll basically find himself in the same situation that Ryan found himself. He's not comfortable at 135. He's struggling to make 135 when he should really be at 140. But I get it. The money is worth it. I get it for undisputed. But it's better to move up undefeated from 135 going into 140 because it opens up better avenues for title fights because you're moving up undefeated, undisputed. Now, I get it for the money. He can risk it because what's the O cost when you can add O's to your bank account? So I get that part of it. I get the business side of it.
So it's only 2 things what I feel like Devin Haney gonna do if he go to 140. I feel like he gonna duck Regis Prograis. He's gonna get beat by Regis Prograis. And the second thing I feel like he gonna do if he go to 140, he gonna go pick on the bum and go and say, I beat somebody at 140. Y'all said I can't beat nobody at 140. I don't think it's gonna be a top guy. I don't think Devin Haney can compete at 140.
Well, if he moves up to 140 undisputed, it opens up avenues to be able to go after a belt right away, moving up to 140. Now, if he was to fight Tank and lose to Tank before going up to 140, then he has to start from the bottom and work his way up to a title fight.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think Dev got options. He can stay at 35 and fight Tank, kill himself to make that weight. He can fight a Regis. He can fight the winner between Teofimo and Josh Taylor. I know he want that Teo smoke.
Oh no, that ain't gonna work. He gonna get beat.
So. It don't matter if he get beat. You ask me what I think is gonna happen with who he gonna fight, bro. No matter if you lose, y'all gotta quit all this. Oh, he gonna lose. So what?
Right.
He ain't
He,
cherry picking. Want to see the fights, homie.
he
He
gonna fight
lose, he
Broly.
lose. Shit, it is what it is. But yeah,
Devin
he
Haney
say he gonna fight Rolly.
still no
He
fight.
gonna go fight Broly for that belt.
Yeah, but
I'm,
Rolly, man, I ain't gonna get on Rolly.
I'm just saying his options are better moving up to 140 undefeated and undisputed for
Who's he
title.
gonna,
I
who's he
agree.
gonna fight
I
at
feel you, Zay.
140 with a belt?
No, I feel you, Zay. Listen, I said the same thing. Look, if your body telling you get the fuck on, you better listen to your body. Like, I'm just gonna be realistic. It just come to the point though where Daddy talks so much shit, and that's what put Devin in a fucked up
Yeah, but
situation.
his daddy ain't in the ring
I'm
getting
saying,
hit.
I know
That's what's gonna
that.
He
get
his
For a
Devin Haney
promoter
fact.
beat.
though.
Yeah, but
That's
I'm
what's gonna
saying,
get Devin Haney
wait a
beat.
minute, I'm saying, but his daddy talks so much shit, it's what put him in a fucked up situation. When you get to talk about we stand at 35 and we doing this and we doing that, and then your son letting you know that his motherfucking body can't take it no more, and you're not trying to listen to him. Now is at the point to where I think he listening to him like, damn, okay, maybe I should have shut the fuck up and I was talking too much. Now when it comes to this Tank situation, they ass quiet because they're like, shit, we can't come down here fucking with Tank, and we know what just happened for the Lomachenko fight. But
Mm-hmm.
Tank is doing the right thing by saying, okay, you clout chasing the shit out of my name, right? All this you want me to fight, you want to fight me, you'll do this, you'll do that. Now, motherfucker, when I'm free and you free, you ain't got no obligation, like I ain't got no obligations. I'm on your ass. So now we go see if you really want that smoke or not. You know what I mean? That's what Tank doing. He putting the pressure on to say, okay, y'all talked all this shit that y'all wanted to fight me. Now that the pressure is on, let's see if y'all try to sign this contract or do y'all run y'all legs up to 140, which y'all should have been talking about and doing in the first place, instead of using my goddamn name trying to sell all y'all goddamn fights. Exactly what they was doing. Oh,
Who is
Mac, what's
Devin
going
Haney?
down, big bro?
Who is Devin Haney gonna beat at 140 though? That's the question.
Bro, Devin Haney can compete at 140. I keep saying who he gonna beat at 140 if he could just go up there and everybody just feel to smoke the shit out of Devin Haney. We don't know what's gonna happen at 140. He go to 140. He a bigger dude. He a stronger dude. Of course, his power ain't like that. Hold on, wait a minute. But he can box his ass off, fam. So if T.O. can go up and get some wins, we're gonna see if Ryan can go up and get some wins. We just have to wait and see what happened with Devin Haney at 140. Ain't about who he can beat at 140.
He got power though.
Wait a minute. Like Zay said, by him being undisputed at 35, he can go up and challenge anybody with the titles that he got to put himself in position to fight somebody. It ain't about who could he beat at 140. He go up and get his opportunity at 140. So you just gotta wait and see what happened at 140. Y'all just automatically just got him getting his ass whooped against everybody at 140 pounds. Nah, everybody at 140 pounds ain't gonna beat him. We just gotta wait and see what happened.
I just think that Devin Haney don't have the power to compete at 140. And you talking about Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez got punching power.
Bro, you don't need just power. Power ain't the only thing that win you fights, bro.
It's about being comfortable, Loma. Because look, if he moves up to 140, he's gonna be at a more comfortable weight. So he's gonna be able to go into the ring comfortable. Because after he hits the 140, he can still rehydrate a little bit above 140. So he's gonna go into the ring a little bit more comfortable. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we don't know what gonna happen at 140. Like we just
I just think it's some. I think he can have success at 140. It's just a lot of hard hitters, and if I think he need. I don't know. I ain't gonna say he can't have success. It's just a lot of hard hitters at 140.
It's a lot of hard hitters up there. They gotta hit him. He got to switch his game. We don't know what type of game plan he gonna fight up there. If he stick to his style, he gonna make it tough for a lot of them motherfuckers. Because even though you can say there's a lot of hard hitters up there, there's not a lot of people up there you can say got the skills better than Devin Haney. So it's not like you just gonna go up there and oh my god, Devin just fit a dab because it's a lot of hard hitters up here. Hey, you get hit with a punch, you can survive some shit. Like okay, you get hit with a shot, you can be whooping motherfuckers' ass 12 rounds. I mean not 12, sorry. You can be out whooping motherfuckers 7-5, right? Close fights. You just gotta wait and see what happened up there. So yes, I agree. It's a lot of hard hitters up there, but we gotta wait and see what happened at 140. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like everybody at 140 just knocking every motherfucker out now.
Nah, most definitely not.
He gotta fight Shakur and Tank before he leave. He has to.
He don't got to. He don't got to.
Just
but look,
bro.
I feel what you saying because of all the shit he was talking and his daddy was talking. I feel like you gotta fight these niggas, but in our actuality, he ain't gotta fight them.
That's why I say we gotta stop with the word you got. Oh, he gotta do this. They gotta do what the fuck they feel like they was best for their career, bro. Like we as fans, I told you we get too caught up in thinking we can tell these people what to do, bro. We cannot tell them. You can have your opinion, and don't get me wrong. You want to see them fight this, and they said this. I get it. You hold his feet to the fire, but to say, oh man, nah, you gotta go, man. That's like somebody telling you, hey, you gotta get your ass up, and you gotta. I ain't gotta do shit, bro.
So if Devin Haney don't fight Tank, is he considered a duck?
No.
Hold on. If he go up and fight somebody else that's like
a champion at 140.
If he don't fight a champion, I can say I'm gonna call him he does.
If he don't fight a champion, he's going up to 140 again, acclimated to the weight.
I'm still gonna call him. Look,
we gotta hold on. Wait a minute, bro. Listen, we gotta stop. Understand this, bro. That's why I say, look, I want to see him fight Tank. I know all the shit that his daddy said and things of that nature, right? But when you go, anybody that go up to another weight class, fam, you're not supposed to go up to the weight class talking about I'm finna go fight the best motherfucker at the weight class, right? You want to go up there and get acclimated to the weight first. Now, we heard him say for the fight Regis Prograis. If he go up and fight Regis Prograis, he deserves all the credit in the fucking world still. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still going to fight a world champion, you fighting a killer. But if you go up and you say, you know what, I need to get acclimated to the weight, then you got to respect that type of shit. Like, I'm not going to change up the rules of boxing because people don't like you or your daddy said all this shit. Now, you go get your ass dragged. Don't get me wrong. People go drag your ass down. But you got to understand, that's the shit you got to live with and understand that shit don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. You the fighter, whether they like you, whether they hate you. We said, if you go up and fight this fighter, you still go watch that motherfucker.
Look,
that's I ain't disagreeing with you. I just, the reason I say I call him a duck because he running away from his biggest bag.
Ain't no ducking. Look. Let me tell you this.
If you turn down your biggest bag, I can't say.
Devin has done everything.
Not a duck move.
Devin has done what he needed to do at 135. He's become undisputed. You got to remember, as fighters, you go to try and win every title at that weight class, right? Devin has done that. Okay, now how he did it, whatever. He's undisputed at that weight class. Really, he's defended the titles already. So there ain't really nothing much else to prove. Okay, he didn't fight T.O., but he beat the guy that beat T.O. Tank didn't fight T.O. Tank didn't fight Loma. You know what I'm saying? But Devin beat the guy that beat the guy, so he's undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Forget the semantics. He's undisputed at the weight class. He ain't got nothing else to prove. He's defended his titles. He can move up without prejudice.
Now people best.
Facts. Tyra, what's going down? Tyra, YB, what's going down?
You didn't fight the best at 135. It's
YB, what's going down? YB,
what's up, boy?
Put yourself in a strategic place to make your chest move. Devin has done that.
Hey, yeah. So look.
Hold on, let me read this question.
Go ahead.
Say, don't Regis already got a fight lined up? Yep, he got a date. He got a date, but I don't think he got a fight. I think they
feel like Devin Haney only talking because Regis Prograis finna fight. If Regis Prograis didn't have a fight, he quiet, in my opinion.
Dwayne Styles was going down. My brother was going down, champ.
Yeah, the only reason I say I'm gonna call him a duck, bro, because that we all know Devin going up to 140, he ain't gonna get. Hold on.
You ain't. I mean, I call you YB. This way, you can't call him a duck, bro, because he did everything that he was supposed to do at 135. Yes, like I say, the shit with Tank going back and forth and all that shit. I get it, bro. What his daddy said and all that and everything, right? When your body is telling you, you got to get the fuck on, bro. You got to get the fuck on, bro. Listen, now, like I said, if the Tank fight come to fruition, listen, if you want to make the sacrifice, because still at 140 and at 135, that's the biggest fight that you can have in your career. That's the biggest fight. Like, Tank is the biggest thing right now smoking outside of Canelo. So, of course, if you want to make the sacrifice because the money going to be right, even if you take the ass whooping, I understand it. But if you being smart and you saying, look, man, my motherfucking body, I'm draining myself. I'm killing myself. If Loma just hit me with 175 straight lefts, all I need to get hit by is one with Tank, and not mine to be face down, ass up. And I'm saying that's the reason why you're going up. But if your body is telling you, bro, look, you ain't got a motherfucking a pound, not even a tenth of a pound to give when you sit in that motherfucking sauna suit in that motherfucking sauna, and you stay trying to make weight to please motherfuckers, you better do what's best for your career and what your body's telling you to do. Because I guarantee you, if you get his ass knocked out by Tank, right, ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna say, oh man, shouts out to Devin. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to hear no excuses or none of that shit. You feel me? So you gotta do what this boxing game ain't no fucking. This ain't no game. This ain't you can rewrite. I mean, rechange your schedule and shit like that. You live with whatever your next move. They say make your next move your best move. You better think about it.
And Haney ain't did that yet.
John G, the reason why I say we can't call Devin a duck if he was to move up to 140 is because, okay, Teofimo lost to Kambosos at 135, right? He could have went for the rematch, and I wish he would have went for the rematch, at least try and beat Kambosos before moving up. But he say I can't make the weight. You know what I'm saying? So he did the best thing that he could for his career and went up to 140.
Shit, you know what Shakur do when he's finna fight? Oh boy,
he took a penalty. He took a penalty for not making weight and then moved up.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. They can fight at a catch weight,
bro. A catch.
They can fight at a catch weight.
John G. If they fight at a catch weight, it's not an undisputed fight no more, bro.
It can't be a catch weight for undisputed.
But now I'm gonna say this though.
I'm not even talking about undisputed. I'm talking about
I get what you're saying. But the best fight, if you talking about Devin Haney and Tank, the best fight, bro, is
let Tank go to 140.
Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? It's like Tank. I mean, sorry, Devin best. Like he got all the straps. Like it's gonna make it that much more bigger, John G. But I get what you're saying. He fought Ryan at the catch weight. Go fight Devin.
It was no title fight either.
I won't be mad at that though. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real right now.
See, that's why belts don't matter in the fights to me. If Shakur and Devin fought for no belts, I want to see it.
You gotta vacate the title.
You know what, John? Even though you say that, and salute to the whole panel, and Zay, Monty, John G, and everybody else on the panel. Man, even though you say that, John G, people be like, man, there go Tank again fighting for no belts, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? His detractors, bro. He wants to kind of shut people up, and what better way to do that than beat the undisputed champion, a guy that just fought Ryan for no belts, then fight for all the belts in his next fight. You get what I'm saying?
But answer me this, YB.
Yeah.
When it was mentioned that you wanted to see Tank fight Devin, was it for any belts, or did you say I want to see Tank and Dale fight for undisputed, or I want to see Shakur and Dale fight for 2 belts or something, or you just said I want to see them fight each other?
Hey John, personally, like you said, bro, because we just want to see great fights. I don't give a dang, but I know that people, the low hanging fruit on Tank is, man, he's only a 1 division champion. He keep picking up that 140, these baby belts. You get what I'm saying? So
I understand like what you're saying, like totally. I understand it. I'm just saying like, that's like for people that want to nitpick.
I ain't mad at it. Like I gotta be realistic, bro. Like I never thought about the catch weight because I know he wanted to go up, but I want if they was the fight running to the catch weight, undisputed want to be on the line. I just feel like Devin Haney got his best recognition for being undisputed. You feel me? And that 135, Gervonta Davis versus Devin the Dream Haney for undisputed. Because it's how you promote that bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you promote Tank versus Devin, then you just promoting it, right? Devin fan base ain't as big as Ryan Garcia. So it ain't gonna fly like that. You need something attached to Devin to make that shit fly like that. And a lot of people are like, oh man, right? But if you attach the fighter,
the thing is from a business aspect of it, how are you gonna sell the fight?
Hold on. Devin Haney going to watch. Hold on, bro. If you attach undisputed to Devin Haney and you got Tank as the guy, right? You can do much more with that than you just trying to sell Devin versus Tank. You know what I'm saying? But that's why
I agree.
He'll want to fight and he'll want to make the sacrifice. That's why I say you got to make the sacrifice of going back down to 135 and you got to believe in yourself because the bag gonna be so much more bigger when you put all them motherfucking belts in front of the face of everybody. Now you got Devin looking like what he is, the undisputed champion. He beat wah, and then you got Tank just the motherfucking hood. You know what I'm saying? He just it right now. It's like that shit just bam, So if it ain't for undisputed, I don't think a lot of people gonna want to see it. I'm just gonna be real with you.
So
you want to see it.
I was watching Southpaw and he brought up a great point. He said, well, if Devin Haney not undisputed, what is he marketing? What is he bringing? He's not a pay-per-view fighter. He can't sell fights.
I can't sit up here and act like Devin Haney.
Let me tell you. We don't talk no Southpaw
No southpaw. That nigga
no
a hater.
My bad. That was disappointing.
And we just telling you right now, if them belts ain't attached to Devin, that's what we saying. We saying the same shit, but just in a better version because we smarter than the ugly duckling.
I just don't think he got
the thing.
Omega, I already know, Omega. I got you, Omega. That's why I say I'm not mad at the fact of John G saying let's go out there and make it happen for at the catch weight. But if you strip Devin Haney of them titles, bro, if you strip him of them titles, then it's like you stripped him of what he went out there and accomplished so much, and he's not really bringing nothing. We look at Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia brought his fan base. Ryan Garcia brought a whole nother aspect to the game. You feel me? Devin Haney got to bring something to the table. If he bring them titles to the table, then it make the fight that much more big, and you can market it in a better way than we got Tank and Devin. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel.
Devin Haney.
At the end of the day, look, the fans, we all want to see certain fights, but at the end of the day, it's a business. It has to be what's gonna make the best business for both sides. You know what I'm saying? It has to be profitable for both sides. Devin can't bring a fan base, so the only thing that he has to offer is belts. See what I'm saying? Tank can pull a fan base, but at the same time, he's not gonna be willing to give Haney half of his purse to make a fight for belts when he can make the money without the belts.
That's a free win.
Who is going to give up half of their purse for trinkets? Look, the belt is good for history, for boxing history. But at the end of the day, the trinkets. When you're making money without the belts, because you got to pay for those belts. Those belts don't put money in your pocket. You got to pay out to have those belts. You got to pay sanctioning fees to have those belts. So if you can make money without paying out, that's a win for you. I'd rather keep doing that than have a belt, because guess what? People are coming to see me. That's money that in my pocket, in my family, that I get to feed my kids with. Every time I get a belt, if I gotta pay out to keep a trinket, you can take the trinket. I don't need it.
That's why Floyd said currency over legacy.
On the business side, I understand with everything y'all saying. It's just like as a fan, like when Ryan and Tank fought each other. I ain't just leaving the fans how the fight was made or whatever out of it. Just as a fan wanting to see them fight, I want to see Tank fight Devin. I don't give a damn if for belts or chicken sandwich. I just want to see them fight each other. Goddamn it. A chicken sandwich, a bowl of noodles.
John G, what I'm saying is your $80 that you pay for the pay-per-view, is that gonna put the millions in their pocket? Is your $80 gonna equal out the millions that they need to make that fight?
Tank bringing all the money in though.
Hey, look, that's the promoters gotta deal with that.
And then not only that, then let's think about this too. If you take them belts away from Devin, it strips his power as well.
Nobody.
Like, for him having leverage on what he want to negotiate and things of that nature, you lose all that. You know what I'm saying? You lose a lot of leverage, and now you got to go up there. And now since you ain't got titles no more, shit, you got to play all the way into Tank hands, all the way. It's like shit. What you got for you to you know what I'm saying? For you to put yourself in position to negotiate for anything.
The belts are his leverage in the negotiations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dude James say money or what? Money or what?
Hey, Devin going there with no belts, bro. He gonna be really the B side.
He gonna be the D side.
Yeah,
D side, Zay.
That gonna be the D side, cuz that nigga gonna be mad at the motherfucker.
He gonna be the B side either way it goes.
No, he gonna turn to the D side without the belt.
I feel like Devin Haney is a
hold on. That man called me a weak and severe man, often used as a contemptuous, I can't pronounce that word, term for a man with moderate or progressive political views.
Tell him to jump on the link. Tell him to hit the link, money.
Who let them take what they want. A man whose wife is sexually unfaithful. I ain't even got no wife, fool. What you talking about? Damn title on me. That don't even. That title don't even. That shit don't even describe me. Nigga, put the right motherfucking title on me, nigga. When you putting the title on Monty B, fool. I had to look up what that boy called me, man. I said, I'm gonna look up and see if that's a word.
What he call you, money?
A cook, a kook, a cock, or whatever the fuck you just called me down there. I'm gonna put it on the screen.
He said you a cook.
He called me a kook. I thought he was making up a word at first. It's actually a word. Shit.
All right, so what is Devin's next money fight if at 140?
I mean, I can't call it, bro. I don't know. Shit. But like Zay said, about him being the undisputed champion, he get to go up and choose which route he want to go at to fight for a world title. So shit, if you're looking at a Rolly fight, but Ryan look like he taking Rolly. The winner, I mean, it looked like he said Regis. Cassandra, thank you so much, Queen, on congratulating me on my win, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
John, my thing is this. Put it like this. What do you think his options are moving up to 140 without belts and with a loss? So he has to start from the bottom at 140. He has to start to make a name at 140.
He ain't even relevant no more.
Yeah,
if going up to 140, I'm saying.
Yeah, if he take an L, don't have no hardware, it is different. You know, I agree with you.
Bro, they like, man, we don't want your little ass up.
But like you said, is Regis a money fight? Is Subriel Matias a money fight?
No, but YB, that's why what I say, YB. I said Tank is his biggest fight regardless from 140 on down. So if you can make the sacrifice to fight Tank at 135 for undisputed, that's really a defining legacy fight for you. You know what I'm saying? It's the biggest fight of your career. So what I'm saying is if you make that sacrifice to fight Tank, that might be your best option. You feel me? Like, to be real with you, right now, like, who don't want to fight Tank right now? And then
financially, that's his best financial option.
Huh?
Financially, that's his best financial option for the money.
Financial and legacy wise. Like, Tank is the guy. Like, I was on YB shit last night, and the dude got mad at me because I said outside of Canelo, Tank is the next face of boxing. So it's like Tank got all this notoriety right now. If you can go up, and let's be real, Devin got a shot. He has a shot. Nobody can sit up here and tell me that Devin don't have a shot at beating Tank. Y'all know Tank, my guy, got Tank. Boom, 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 knocking his ass out. But I'd be remiss to sit up here and say, oh, man, I don't think Devin got a shot against Tank. I think he got a shot. If he can be smart, you feel me? So it's like, listen.
Not at 135. Loma showed a lot of vulnerabilities at 135 for Devin.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's at 35 or 40. It's still gonna be the same skill set if it's happening next. My thing is, you have to do the same thing that you did with Lomachenko, Zay. You have to make sure you weigh in early. You can't go weigh in at 6 o'clock, 5 p.m. You gotta make that motherfucker a 9 o'clock weigh in again like it was, and give yourself almost 2 hours. I mean, serve 2 days to rehydrate back up. You know what I'm saying? And lose the weight the right way. Like, Devin ain't the type that need muscle. Like, you don't need muscle because you ain't a power puncher. You feel me? So it's like you can go out there and lose that weight the right way, bro, and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, just me, my opinion, if I had to make a sacrifice, my sacrifice would be for Tank. You feel me? That'd be the fight that I'd be chasing next because it makes sense all the way around the board. Business-wise, legacy-wise, right? Fan base-wise, everything. Like, that's going to be the biggest fight, the biggest stage that you ever might be on. That might be like, there's nobody out there that you can put Devin, that you can even line up right now to put Devin Haney in the ring with. They can say it's a bigger fight than Gervonta Tank Davis. You feel me? Nobody.
And that's why I said I had to keep my same energy because I said the same thing about Terence Crawford. This is your biggest fight, your biggest payday fight. This is the biggest fight of your career. And if you don't take this fight, it's like you ducking that shit. That's why I say, in my opinion, yeah. That's why I say, in my opinion, if Devin don't take this fight, it's a duck. In my opinion.
Now, see, and like Monty say, just to add on, just imagine the storyline too. When you look at the sparring stories, I made you quit. I beat you once in sparring, then you beat me. Then the coach Calvin, Bill Haney have a crazy dynamic. You know, where they talk crazy to each other, and you know Bill likes to pop up on him. So I just think the rivalry, the press conferences would do even more selling this fight because you know the teams already have some type of rivalry amongst each other, and they know each other so well. Then you had the Floyd Mayweather aspect. You know, Devin started Devin was out at Mayweather gym. Mayweather promoted Tank for a while. You get what I mean, Monty? It's so many storylines in that.
Like sparring sessions and shit. All types.
Yeah, I beat your ass in sparring.
I think that it can't really be considered a duck if he's struggling to make the weight. But I get what y'all saying because they've been feeding it so long. It's like feeding them. They've been feeding it so long, that fight for so long, that we as fans want to see it. But if he's struggling to make that weight, and it's hard for him for financial reasons, is a good decision. I get it on everybody's. Right. You know, it's a good decision financially. But if he's struggling to make that weight.
But he said he wasn't even struggling. He said he made the weight easy. He said he tired of making the weight. So I
don't even think he made the weigh in, because that weigh in was bullshit. They didn't even give us a true weigh in. That digital shit
that was a bullshit weigh in. That was digital.
It was a bullshit weigh in, but it was a smart chess move once again. Right, Omega. It was a smart chess move because, like I said, when you weigh in like that, you give yourself so much time to rehydrate back up. That's why I say he got to put that in the contract with Tank. The same situation. Okay, if I'm gonna make 35, then I'm gonna have an early motherfucking weigh-in to where I get extra time to rehydrate back up, which would be a smart move. You know what I'm saying? So that's smart on their behalf. And then they went out there and they recorded that shit and gave it to us. You know, like, it's smart, bro. It's smart. I can't get mad at that move. If you agree to it, you agree to it. So I feel like when you do shit like that, that's how you're supposed to do it. That's what you're supposed to do to give yourself a good chance, bro. That's how I look at it. That's a whole extra goddamn me like.
I just feel like they've been selling it to the fans for so long that's a fight that they need to give the fans, because they've been pushing it for so long, and the history behind it. It's a good fight to make. So it would be a good fight for Devin to go ahead and make versus Tank before moving up to 140. Win, lose, or draw. It would be a good decision for him to make.
So I'm gonna ask this: Do Devin want this fight? Do Devin right now in his career want that fight with Tank?
After the Loma fight, he didn't look too confident in making the fight because he didn't call Tank out. Now, if he would have went out there and dominated Loma and actually beat Loma, I guarantee you he would have called Tank out by name.
Hey, that's a question that I can't really ask. I'm not in Devin head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know,
when the motherfucker go out there and dominate some motherfucker, he feels like he on top of the world. He calls out Hercules because he feels he's untouchable.
Yeah, you see him at the Cambosis. You see him at the Cambosis.
We don't know. We don't know. Shit, just gotta wait and see.
That goddamn Bill, boy, he is true.
Hey, that's the whole thing that come down to it. You say, do Devin want it? Maybe he wanted, his team telling him don't do it. Maybe his team wanted until he tell them he don't want to do it. We just don't know, bro. Yeah. That's something that they not gonna let us know, because that's a chess move. You feel me? Yeah. They're not gonna put it out there what the real truth is. They gonna keep that shit far away as possible to say, you know, make up their decision on what they think is the reason why the fight didn't take place. You know what I'm saying? Let's move on to the next subject, y'all.
Okay.
And that's EJ and Terence Crawford. I feel like I ain't gonna say save boxing, but I feel like, I'm just gonna go out. I feel like they did save boxing, man, with this fight, because even though we got Tank and Ryan, we got Loma and Devin, right? Benavidez playing, and we had other good fights coming up. None of those fights could ass up to Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford. Right now, how competitive the fight is with both of these dudes, bro, and how amped we was getting ready for this fight. Now, they was losing steam, and fights was, knocking their ass out the way a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But for them to come back around, bro, and make this fight happen, bro, what do y'all think that done for boxing? You know what I'm saying? Like, them coming back, sitting down, talking to one another, making the fight take place. What do y'all feel like it done for boxing, bro? Because it sparked a lot of shit up, fam. You know what I'm saying? It sparked a lot of shit up, even back to the meat content creators, and like that shit is on fire. And you know how they keep talking about, oh man, it's too late. Like, if it could have happened in November or February this year, how the fuck is it too late, bro? If it's still happening in 2023,
bro, that just threw gasoline on the fire. On the flame. I ain't gonna say the fire, the flame, because on the flame. it threw a whole bunch of gasoline on the flame, bro. And then like you started off, man, that leads to the best one to fight the best, and want to test that. We got. I mean, you see Benavidez, Canelo trying to make that fight. It makes multiple fighters want to be like, I'm gonna challenge myself now. I ain't just gonna be worried about my or protecting my I'm gonna get out here and really challenge myself, just to show that how good I am and how good my skills is. It ain't about that. I think this is exactly what boxing needed.
I congratulate both of them for finally getting the deal signed, because it was a fight that the fight fans wanted to see. So I congratulate both sides for finally getting it signed and delivered, because now we have a date, and contractually neither one can back out of it, so we getting it. So we know the 29th they both stepping in the ring. Cross our fingers. Hopefully nothing happens. God willing, keep them safe, and they both get in the ring healthy. But it's a good thing. But the reason why I don't think it's too late is because Floyd and Pacquiao made us wait 5 years, and they sold billions. That was $1 billion fight. So the caliber of the Errol Crawford fight is something that brings the base of boxing fans, and Tank and Ryan just brought the new generation of fans into it to see something great. So this is a great experience for those new boxing fans that are coming into the sport and saying this is something that's going to deliver.
Hey, Zay, and in saying that, the difference between this fight and the Manny Pacquiao and Floyd fight as well is that, in between the buildup of Floyd versus Pacquiao, at least Spence and Crawford never looked that vulnerable, never took a decision loss to Bradley, even if people thought it was a robbery at the time, or he got slept by Marquez, you know what I mean, in a brutal fashion in the fourth fight. So that was in between that, and they still did the sales that you said, Zay. So that's amazing that even with Pacquiao taking a knockout loss and losing to Bradley one time during that buildup, it's still amazing that they were able to do what they did. But like, I want to give, like you said, credit to both guys, but specifically Errol, bro, because he's a man of his word. This man was content to do something that Bud Crawford didn't want to do. Like, Errol Spence didn't have to get a fight in. Like he's like, bro, I'm not getting a fight in, and I don't care, bro. If it ain't him, I'm not even interested. Like, I'm not going to 54 to fight Thurman, and like he said, I'm not going to do that. I'm not. So for him to put his foot down and sit on his and stand on his shield like that, and to be, by the time he gets in the ring, it'll be 15 months out against quote unquote the best fighter. Some people think he's the best fighter in the world, and all these people say, oh man, Bud gonna stop him. And for Spence to say, hey man, I'm coming in and I'm stepping off a 15-month layoff, and I hope you do the same. You got to give credit to EJ and Bud for finally taking the deal. And so yeah, man, but it reinvigorated me. It made me happy to hear this. And I haven't been more excited for a year in boxing, and since I can remember. That's just how big this fight is to me.
Hey, I want motherfucking microphone. YB. What we say, YB? It's gonna happen in October.
Hey, boy, me and you, hey, Monty, we got resuscitated, boy. I'm telling you, we boy, they done gave us the defibrillator and everything, bro. We died on the sword. Hey, we died on the sword. October 10th, we was like, it's still gonna happen November 19th.
For real, bro. December.
They hit you with both paddles.
Man, for real, Zay. Hey, Zay, man, YB, we got the motherfucking rope on the soul. You ain't going.
Hey, hey, money kept telling everybody, oh, the fight gonna happen. Fuck what y'all talking about. It's gonna happen. But say, EJ never moved off his block, and for him to even sacrifice his position that he was holding for the 50-50 for Crawford, that's to be given to EJ, and the respect to say he did do everything possible to make this fight happen, and that's what the don't want to accept.
Hey, I want to
understand, man. Y'all understand how YB was hitting me up? You had to say, Money B, you think we'll get it? I'm trying to keep the faith strong.
Hey, hold on. That nigga Steph got on here talking about it ain't gonna happen. That nigga Monty cussed him out. Steph, get your motherfucking ass up.
Hey, Monty and Steph, look, the deterioration, bro. This fight been caused deteriorations in friendships. Hey, I'm hitting Monty on the DM. I'm like, bro, Hey, bro, it's getting kind of close to November, fam. Like, you think we should still stay on this square? He's like, bro, what's gonna happen December? Errol told me it ain't done yet, so I'm gonna be like, yeah. So every time I get on Monty panel, I'm like, bro, I said what I said. Espinosa said they still negotiate.
Right. Why be ride with me like a motherfucker? You hear me? Hey, Rodriguez a rider, cuz. Hey, I done cut Steph out and shit. I had to apologize to the nigga. Shit.
I'm over here.
Lord knows I ain't want to apologize to his ass. You hear me? I said,
yeah, the apologize to Mustang.
Ass energy.
To Steph, I remember Mustangs, yeah,
Mustang.
Yo, what's up with y'all, yo?
I done scared Mustangs off like a motherfucking shit.
Hey, I want to ask y'all this though. This been on my. Go ahead.
E, what's going down, bro?
What's up with you, man? What's up with y'all? How y'all feeling tonight, bro?
We chilling.
Yeah. Hey, I just got one. Hey, I'm gonna let you go ahead, Zay. I just want to ask y'all one question for real, yo. Like, how y'all feel about this, right? So, of course, somebody old guy go, right? Like, y'all feel like with one of these two fighters, Spence or Bud, getting the first L, you think that's gonna make it like the old days, whereas though the loss not gonna really affect nobody for real, and it's gonna make everybody feel like, all right, if I lose and I still go out with a bang, I'm still gonna be good in the sport. You think it's gonna bring that back?
Before we answer, let me Gayla, what's going down, beautiful queen? How you doing, love? How your day going, queen? Let me salute the beautiful queen. For us that, I'm gonna go first on that, and I'm gonna pass on. For us, listen, I always say this, bro. They let you lose, right? It's how you lose, bro. But I think they getting past that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think they getting past, but I think they starting to see like, look here, man. Some motherfucker got to win, somebody got to lose. But if we keep on being stuck on this old shit, we losing. Not the fans, us as fighters, because we not getting the money that we deserve. You feel me? Like we fucking up because what happened in football, bro? When one receiver get paid, it raised the bargain. You feel me? When one quarterback get paid hella money, next thing you know, if you go out there and you better than that quarterback, then you come, hey, he got paid $300, I need $400. You know what I'm saying? It raised the bargain. So if you have these fights going on and you have the best of the best in this division go, but then you got the best of the best in this division, they better than that division, then they can raise the bargain. Now it's all about what you negotiate for, don't get me wrong. But it still raised the bargain. It's like, okay, well shit, fuck that. They went and got this, let's go try to get this, and then let's fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We can look at Devin and Lomachenko right now, right? Of course, Loma lost, but a lot of people feel like Loma won the fight. Loma didn't take a step back. You know what I'm saying? That can happen in the Errol and Bud fight. Errol can win, people can feel like Bud won. Bud can win, people can feel like Errol won. And it's like, now y'all got us fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And it's already put out there that they're supposed to have a rematch clause, so it just makes it that much more better for the rematch. And guess what? The money rises. You feel me? So it's all about going out there and taking the chance, bro, and not getting caught up in, oh, I need my oath. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, we look at the Hall of Fame list, mainly every motherfucker that you think is the greatest of all time, outside of Floyd Mayweather and Rocky Marciano, right? Everybody got L's. You know what I'm saying? And more than one. With motherfuckers that's in the Hall of Fame, either you beat them as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just going out there, man, and just changing the dynamic and just taking a chance on the shit and create history.
Yeah.
Because like I say, once the career is over with, it ain't about oh man, I'm still undefeated. But you got motherfuckers that's undefeated, that bank account is motherfucking defeated. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers that lost, bank account is undefeated. So it's all about at the end. You know what I'm saying? It's all about at the end making sure that payola is right, and you got what you need for your kids and your kids to live the legacy. Because when you die, only fucking thing you leave behind is a name anyway. So make sure the money is right, bro. That's why Floyd say currency over legacy. He already built his legacy. He already up there, so he can say that type of shit. And I don't like the message that he giving, but at the same time, it's still realistic. You feel me? It's still realistic, bro. Because you can have a motherfucking NBA come in a first round draft pick, or in the NFL, first round draft pick, millions of dollars right away, and them motherfuckers turn out to be not so good. You feel me? So you got to be smart about this shit in the boxing game. That's why I say when we tell these people what they can't do, or he gotta do, no, I don't have to do shit, but make the right move on my chessboard. Because if I make the wrong move, I can get my ass checkmated, and you go jump right off my bandwagon as soon as I get my ass knocked out of flatline or something, and now I'm fighting my way back up. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game is today. It's a business now. So you got to be smart with the business. And that's why I don't be pissed off because I understand it. I'm not going to criticize something that I understand because the only person going to be pissed off is you. Oh, man, I want him to fight this fighter. He ain't gonna fight that fighter. He ain't gonna fight. But if you being realistic, like, you know what? I don't think he gonna fight that motherfucker. He gonna make the right business move. He finna go over there. He gonna fight him. Save yourself less stress and understand what's gonna happen in the goddamn game. And that's all I be trying to tell people. When they start getting so fucking hyped up and pissed off and mad and shit, like, bro, we too fucking smart nowadays, and we see what the fuck is going on in the game to understand if it was going to happen or not. And then if it don't happen, oh man, you know, he a bitch and he this and he that. Now, I was pissed off at Bud because the shit was on the table. You know what I'm saying? It was on the table. But if it wasn't on the table, I could have read through that shit and be like, you know what? Bud ain't gonna fight her. He gonna probably run his ass over there because it's $8 million. But by him talking about he agreed to every goddamn thing and EJ saying we got that bitch, I thought we had it. But outside of that shit, you know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to fall out the hype and understand what's real and what's not real. And a lot of motherfuckers still caught up in the hype. That's why you be upset. But go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, like, what are the two male fighters that's undisputed right now?
Canelo and Devin.
And
Jamil.
Jamil, Charlo.
I like, look, they both got losses except for Dev.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So them losses don't mean nothing. Them losses ain't the end of their career. I was gonna ask, like, do you think, because we living in the Floyd Mayweather era, do you think that it need to be altered? Do you think the Floyd Mayweather era was a good thing or bad thing for boxing as of right now?
I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just what they let it be. Like, it's not the Floyd Mayweather era no more because Floyd Mayweather gone. Like, I'm not gonna say.
I'm talking about for our business.
I'm saying we stuck on that shit. Saying it's the Floyd Mayweather era, and that's why we stuck here. You know what I'm saying? But for it being a bad thing for boxing, like, I ain't gonna never say getting your money and becoming an A-side and being smart on how you move is a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people look at that shit as, oh man, Floyd fucked the game up and this, that, and the third. No. Now, once stay undefeated, ain't nothing wrong with it. It's all about you trying to do that shit a little too fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers come in, they get a few wins, and now they thinking that they just the end of all. Like, no, motherfucker, Floyd Mayweather worked his way up to get there to say these type of things. Like, earn that position. Like, Canelo earned that position. Gervonta Tank Davis, he in a position now to where he earned the position. You feel me? So, earn the position first, and then start trying to make your moves how you want to move. Don't just come right off the gate thinking that, oh, man, I got a few wins under my belt. Oh, they giving me a little hype and a little praise. Now I'm motherfucking Floyd Mayweather. Nah, man, you got to work your ass off and earn that position. And then, you know, we'll see how, you know, how I go after that. But I ain't going to say it was bad because, shit, the fighters back in the days, they mad at the fighters now for getting the money that they get. There's a lot of fighters back then that ain't got shit, like I said. You know what I'm saying? And they do all the best fights. Some of their motherfucking brains beat in. Some of their ass on the sideline. You know, so it's like,
Hey, Monty, yo.
Getting smarter.
I see, and that's what I don't get, right? The old fighters, man, for them, the ones that really slugged it out, you know, went in there and really battled, you know, damn near to death. Some, you know, even passed away in the ring, you know. For them to say, like, oh, it's crazy how much money, you know, these guys making nowadays is just, like, wild to me. Because, like, yo, y'all was in that ring, you know, damn near killing each other in there. And y'all talking about these new guys, you know, being overpaid and they this and they that for wanting this much money and shit. Like, I don't really understand that part. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's because the promoters ran the game back then. Remember what Eddie Hearn Daddy said? Shit, they was motherfuckers referred to them almost as slaves. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you know, the promoters ran the game back then. That's why they pockets and they coffers was getting filled up. That's why Bob Arum is a motherfucker almost $300 million man, and Don King still worked about $200 million. Them motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So it's like they was running the game along with the mob doing shit and becoming rich. But now, I said all the time, Floyd Mayweather helped revolutionize the game that took the fighters out of the promoters' hands and put it into the fighters' hands. So now the fighters get to reap what they deserve now if you move the right way. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't think that a old nowadays identifies a boxer's career because guess what? Like I say, it's how you lose in the ring, right? Now look at the Tank Isaac Cruz. Isaac Cruz lost the Tank, but what did it do to his fan base? Did it grow it or did it decline it with him losing? It grew him because his fan base grew after the loss versus Tank because of the fight that he put in the ring. So it's what you do in the ring. If you lose, guess what? You can still grow a fan base and become more popular, even with a loss, depending on how you lose in the ring and who you lose to. If you lose to a champion, if you lose to top competition and you give it your all as a boxer, you're gonna grow your fan base. So it can really become more profitable for you.
Facts.
But you just got to keep going to go at those top guys too, though. You can't be like, fight that one top guy that put you out there, and then now you don't want to fight nobody else that's good. That ain't how it works.
But why be? It opens up those lanes for you because guess what?
Bro.
A lot of people thought Isaac Cruz won that fight, right? And it opened up opportunities for him because look at the opportunities that were open to him after the loss.
And he ain't taking.
Everybody,
that's a business decision, a loss on his part of it.
See,
everybody's not
the
gonna get
bounce
that
back.
opportunity though. Yeah, like
That's
it'll
true.
work for some fighters. It ain't gonna work for everybody though.
That's true. That's very true.
It's like with me. Like I'm. Let me see. All right, take Fundora. Fundora got knocked out this last fight.
Mm-hmm.
Say he come back, and he get on this shit, and he go beat like somebody like Castaño, and like put himself in position to go fight a Charlo. And I'm just saying, and he ends up beating Charlo, then his career is like he never took a loss.
Yeah, his stock rises back up. That's a fact. It's like, you went out there, you beat some good motherfuckers, and now you back on top.
It's how you get up. It's how you get up off the ring. It's how you get up off after your loss. What do you do afterwards?
Yeah, exactly. That bounce back.
And like you said, 154 is that kind of redemption division. Because if you look at it, even when J-Rock took that L to Charlo, he got that win over Hurd. You get what I'm saying? And then Jason Rosario, who lost to Nathaniel Gallimore, beat J-Rock. I mean, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I was
just gonna say that. YB, look at Jamil after he took the loss. He came back and became undisputed at that weight, even after a loss.
After a loss and after a disputed draw with Castaño. Some people were like, man, he lost. He ran it right back. And then there wasn't no dispute in the rematch. So now he went from taking the L to cleaning out the division. You get what I mean?
Yeah, it just now it's like it's like people look at it, if you undefeated, you the best fighter. And I just disagree with that.
Me too.
That's a fact.
Me too. I disagree.
Your competition has a lot to do with that, though. It has to do with the competition. It has to do with the competition. Who beat you? Who did you beat?
Facts. Look at Edgar Berlanga, because they were trying to make his ass out to be a motherfucking the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Hey man.
So we know how it go though, man. But we got the big fights, man. We living right now in boxing. I love it, bro. Like I say, it lit a fire back up under my ass, man. Well, I'm talking about I wake up every day happy. You know what I'm saying? I wake up every day happy, man, bro. Like,
for real.
Like we got it, bro. Like this is the type of shit that we want when we talking about this boxing game, man.
Yeah.
And I kept saying I knew what this fight would do for boxing. I knew what Errol Spence and Terence Crawford would do for boxing. And I thought Ryan Garcia and Tank was gonna come behind them. And I always said it. I said they're gonna sell good numbers. Errol and Bud is gonna sell good numbers. But the one fight that's gonna probably come and outsell them is Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, and niggas call me crazy, delusional, psycho, all this shit.
I can't say they lit the flame. They lit the flame. This fight pouring gasoline. They pouring gasoline everywhere.
They definitely put that pressure on.
Money spoke it, and he spoke it on live, and it's documented because y'all can go back and pull it up. Money spoke it. He said Tank Ryan gonna give Errol and Crawford some competition. He said he's gonna pull some big numbers, and he said it. Y'all can go back and pull it up. You know what I'm saying?
Everything documented, bro. But they don't never listen to me. Don't say they always want to say Oh, Monty B, man, you this? I say, man, I know what the fuck I be talking about.
Hey, Monty, that shit. Hey, Monty, it's dead. It's dead and it's stuck there, man. They can't deny you.
Stuck there, bro.
Hey, Monty.
They can't deny you.
Mike,
Hey,
you remember? Hey, I don't know who that was that dropped that shit. About that when Bud was fighting goddamn Ebenezer. Bro, yeah, I don't know who came in there was like, hey, somebody was like, they just announced Bud fighting David. Bro, that fucked up everything.
Man.
When they dropped the article, John G was all on the panel like,
we
what?
was in the middle of a live when they dropped it.
Yeah,
We was in the
look,
middle
that
of a
shit
live when
fucked
they
up
dropped
our
that
football. We was betting every week on football. That shit, we didn't bet no more after that.
Hey, we still ain't have our league, bro. I was taking the mails too. I'm glad, bro. I saved about $200. Hey, that's the only good positive that came from that damn that
I was like,
bombshell, bro.
hell no. I was like, I'm like, I'm gonna get my
that
money
shit
back.
crushed me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
John G, you can see money in the middle of the live. He go over there to his damn laptop. Oh,
Hey, bro, we crushed Bud for about Monty went on his 90 days, 90 nights type shit. Monty was on
40 days,
the
40
Bud
nights.
Crawford marathon.
That
He
boy
said, I
Buddy
ain't
was
talking
like,
about
the
people
fight
like
ain't
Monty. There's other
happening.
things to talk about. Monty like, bro, I'm talking about Terence Crawford, bro, and why he moved on the way he did and didn't fight Spence. Bro, I swear, bro.
Hey, 90 days, 90 nights. You ain't like, nah, it was
We
120 days, 120 nights.
we started the whole. I think that night is the whole backdoor thing started. Oh, he ran out the back door. We started that shit that night right there.
Hey, we call that boy. Body called that boy backdoor Bud. Boy,
Backdoor
Bud.
Hey, Earl was watching everything, bro. I swear to God, Earl I'm like, damn, this nigga watching every goddamn thing. Every time I see Errol Spence, I say this nigga watching everything I put. I better keep on going. But man, I was heartbroken, man. Like I ain't never been that disappointed in a long time, bro. I'm like, God damn.
That nigga said, nah, we ain't taking that fight. Nah, we ain't revisiting shit. I said, I got 5%. Hell no. That nigga ran out the back door. We ain't never coming back to this shit.
It's all good. It's all love, fam.
But think about it. Y'all think about it. If what was that goddamn that who was that promoted that fight? BLK. If BLK Prime had never entered the goddamn scene, do y'all think we would have got the fight last year?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Blue. If it wasn't for Blue.
Nowhere else to go, bro. Like that's the only thing that stayed because it's gonna come down to the point to where it's like the money, like if people keep trying to use this, oh, they got 10 million up front. Oh, if the Terence Crawford would listen to them, he would have got robbed out of this. That bro, they're gonna make 8 figures anyway. Any fucking way. That fight was gonna fucking sell crazy. And their percentage on the back end was higher than their percentage now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dude, don't you understand that the money was going to be there? So it was just going to come on the back end. But Bud would have made way over $10 million. Just like they're going to make over $10 million this fight. So
Boxing Pooley. There's a link right there, man. Get up here and tell us why Bud Crawford is the best boxer. We don't discriminate, man. This is an open panel, man. Money give everybody a platform to speak their mind.
Right.
Hey, if BLK Prime wasn't in the dough anywhere in the mix, it's like, you know, you got that dog backed up in the fence. He can't go nowhere. They opened the goddamn hole in the fence. That bitch,
and the dog ran out that hole. He ran out the gate.
That boy say, I ain't fighting that machine coming off no damn layoff. I need me a tune up in a money bag. That boy said, I'm gonna get the money grab and I'm gonna get a tune up. I ain't fighting that machine off no dang layoff.
All Earl said was all he had to do was say, man, I'm gonna go get this bag over here and then I'll be back. Like I said, just give us that. Give us, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit up here and just keep us in the fucking dark. Ain't you finna do some fuck shit. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, come on. Hey, the interview, the goddamn live, all that shit. Just look at the shit. Come on.
Hey,
come on,
buddy. Through the whole live that one night, bro. I remember we saw the live. We dissected that live, bro.
I bet you don't know why, huh?
Hey,
what was signed top rank.
And then when we pointed out the motherfucking flashcard, Bernie, okay, what's wrong with the man? What's wrong with the man having notes? We wanted the man to understand everything, right? We had to turn it so the man can move on to the next thing. Yeah, we had notes. So what? We had notes.
Hey,
We had
Bernie, that nigga say I just like that nigga Bernie, dog. That's real.
Dude,
notes like a motherfucker.
that fella. Hey,
Yeah,
mommy, see how you say fella? He always call boys fella. He's like, we gonna go over there whoop the other fella. Hey, how you
I'm gonna go get the fellas. You know, them boys don't want to see us. You know, that's a fat in the cap. You know, that's
Hey, money. You think Bomac had a bag of Cheetos when he said that?
yeah.
Hey, Errol Spence boy be killing Bomac and what's old boy Leon Muhammad? Boy,
man.
Hey, that one picture he put up with no teeth, Leon, with his mouth open.
With no teeth, bro. That shit is so funny, bro.
Hey, boy, that shit had me laughing like motherfucker.
And then Bernie trying to get mad, y'all. He's trying to get mad and say Errol Spence ain't got no class because he put that picture of Bomac. Okay, what they got to do with anything? Like, why would he put a picture of Bomac, you know, eating a bag of Cheetos? Like, that's just classless. You know, he a bitch. You know what I mean? They just ain't got no class over there. You know what I'm saying? This, boy, y'all dog that man out left and right, up and down, call that man all type of drunks, bitches, gays. Y'all call that man everything under the sun. You know what I'm saying? But then when he fired back at y'all ass, now it's all of a sudden Errol Spence ain't got no class.
And then they said that he set up the damn accident, the second accident when he got hit up in the bulletproof truck. Oh, that how you set up me getting hit and ruin a $250,000 vehicle that I pay for my protection? So that's a setup, really?
Exactly, bro. Like that's the craziest shit ever. So they just be making up shit, man. Always OG love what you do with them.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit hurt my soul. When that shit hurt my soul. When that shit got announced, I was like, nah, that shit ain't true. That's cap. They was like, it's on ESPN right now. They just a nigga went look for himself. A nigga said, God damn, nah, this shit ain't gonna happen. I said 5%, but I was like, nah, this shit ain't happening no more.
Hey, John, we was on your neck too. You was like, it's still a 5% chance. We was like, no, it's not. Hey, we think Errol should go to 54, bro. We was like, no, it's not, bro. Stop with that optimistic shit, bro.
We made that nigga take his 5% away.
The only thing I promise, the only thing I was holding on to is because EJ never wavered off his word. He said he wanted to become undisputed, and I was like, man, that nigga ain't gonna go off his word. I'm gonna hold on to a single hair, a strand of hair. Goddamn, I'm hold it on.
Well, when I apologize to Steph Boy, that boy tried to just take too advantage of it. Oh, just saying money, man. You know, I know, man.
I wish I could find that fucking episode. I mean that podcast, boy. That nigga Monty talk crazy to that nigga. Don't come up here with that negative ass energy.
Fight happy. Y'all niggas stay coming with this negative shit. Like y'all, I keep telling y'all don't come up with the negative shit. Y'all still try to come. Well, money, man, I know, man. You know, I just feel like the dude not gonna fight, man. You know, man, if you don't get your big mustache ass away from here with this bad luck, nigga, mustache ain't giving out no good luck. That motherfucker hanging down, flip it up. Maybe we get some good luck, motherfucker.
Hey, Daddy said he came back.
They say Isaac Cruz gonna fight on the court, right?
Huh?
They say Isaac Cruz gonna fight on the undercard.
He gonna be the co-main.
Isaac Cruz always on the undercard.
Man, that's supposed to be.
He's gonna be the co-main.
I thought Frank Martin had an undercard on for this fight.
But I thought
if that was a Frank Martin and Isaac.
Earl told me though. Earl told me they were trying to make Frank Martin Pitbull Cruz happen. So I thought that would go. You know, that would have been fire, bro.
I wanted to see a Frank Martin, Keyshawn Davis.
That ain't gonna happen no time soon because you gotta think about that. Bob Earn and them over there, like Keyshawn Davis still getting built up. They're not gonna throw him in there like that.
He be talking that dog. He be talking that big shit
because he know he can get away with it. You know that,
bro.
I'm not saying I won't fight him though, but I'm just saying like Bob Earn still building that dude Keyshawn up. He ain't gonna put that fight out there.
And he ain't sending him to PBC or sending him to Showtime.
Facts.
Yeah. Not right now. It got to be worth something. You know what I'm saying? For them to joint promote, got to be worth something.
And that ain't even a joint promotion type of fight. You know what I'm saying? So.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but.
Hey, Monty, bro. I just think about all this time. You know, last year they just started negotiations, bro. For that's crazy, bro. I'm glad it's happening though. But like you said, Monty, all that, because I Monty, when we think about people like, man, they've been trying to make this fight since 2017. Bud been calling for Spencer. Bro, imagine if they would have went to negotiations back then or 2019. Man, bro, you know how long it would have took to get the fight done?
Exactly, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Listen, this how I be trying to tell him. I be breaking it down to them. Terence Bud Crawford just became a world champion. Terence Crawford just signed a new contract with ESPN. He just signed a new contract with ESPN. There's no way ESPN is gonna let Bud go straight over to Showtime or PBC after they just paid him all this goddamn money to fight over on their network. Then second, they got one belt apiece, right? Bob Erm is gonna be cocky, and Terence Bud Crawford damn sure gonna be cocky on who's the A side, right? The money wasn't gonna add up for real. That's why I say people keep saying, "Oh, they would have had 3 fights by now." They wasn't gonna have no goddamn 3 fights by now. That shit ain't true. Like the fight happened when it's supposed to happen. Errol Spence got all the scraps, and now it's more like this fight is the biggest fight in boxing. They getting paid 8 figures, right? They making more money right now than they probably would have made in 2 fights that they would have had back then. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, and then if one of them would have won the scrap, they wouldn't turn back around and say, "Oh man, I want a rematch." Because neither one of their name was that big. Let's be real. They both just became world champ. Errol Spence was still trying to get another big fight. Mikey Garcia, he just got Mikey. You know what I'm saying? Bud still ain't get a goddamn big time fight. That motherfucker did 20,000 pay-per-view buys. Like he wasn't even selling no pay-per-view. So they were just trying to rush some shit that was, being built up, and it happened at the right time. Let me read this, then it can move on because we figure ready to shut down. Can't stop about me say Money B versus Bill forever legendary. My boy Money said, "Nah, fuck that. This my shit." Oh hell yeah, bro. Like I'm not none of them other cats where you can go and, oh man, bring Bill on, and nah, boy, we ain't kissing no ass around here. To get respect, you gotta give respect. But when I brought his ass on, yeah, he got that fire. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that nigga Monty left Bill in the chats for about 30 minutes.
Yeah, shit. Y'all run this shit around.
That boy, that shit funny.
Yeah,
hey, but to go with all the Buff fanatics, but EJ did take the easy route. He took the easy route to make all the easy fights on his side of the street. He didn't duck Bud. He went the easy route and made all the easy fights that he could on his side of the street before making the big fight, which is this one.
Exactly.
And he's being generous to make this fight because he's giving Bud 50% of something that he shouldn't be given, but he wants this fight because he's the one that's bending over backwards to give us this fight.
But my thing though is like we don't know if he got 50%. It could be they probably got 10 million a piece up front, but on the back end, we gotta wait to see what that percentage is like. Like we ain't get the numbers on the back end, if it's 10,
the rumor was 50% pay-per-view, but it was 10 million guaranteed up for both fighters. That's what I heard. I don't know, but like I said, you the inside man. So
yeah, I ain't see that come out yet, bro. Like, and we don't even know if it's 10-10 up front or not. Like, we still gotta wait to see what they're like. Like the real numbers and all that shit ain't come out yet. So people they still speculating on what it is. But I don't give a fuck. Like to be honest with you, like I said, when I was talking about the business side of it, that's because we was trying to get the fight made. Like, okay, they can't make the fight. Well, let's see the reason why we're not getting the fight and why. So if the business come up and they say, well, Terence Crawford said he wanted X, Y, and Z when he only deserved X and Y, then we got a right to say, well, Terence Crawford, bro, you don't deserve that, bro. Like, you the one holding up the fight. Like, accept what you are deserving and give us the fight. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we was talking about the business side. But right now, if it's 50-50, I don't give a damn. Get your money because it ain't coming into our pockets. Go ahead, get your money.
My biggest thing was this, Money. If my whole thing was this, and this goes for Errol fans, Bud fans. Be truthful. If Bud had 3 belts and EJ had the 1 belt, would it be the same shit? The negotiation would have been totally different.
Yeah, you already.
It just I ain't even gonna use the belts. I'm gonna say this: if you was a draw, like if he was the bigger draw, we can't sit up here and argue who's the A or who's the B.
Facts, John.
That I wouldn't argue. We can't argue that. But as a fan, like I said, I don't give a damn if they were fighting for a chicken sandwich or a cup of noodles. I want to see the goddamn fight.
The belts are just leverage, though. They're just leverage. Like I say, I call them trinkets. I don't give a damn about belts because a motherfucker that can pull numbers without belts is the man. Like you say, the it factor. When you got the it factor, you don't need trinkets. I just call them trinkets because guess what? They're good for the history books, for the history of boxing. It puts your name in a certain standard in the history of the boxing sport. But when it comes to money making, you don't need them.
All love, my boy. But yeah, though, man, we got the fight, bro, and that's all that matters now. But my good brothers, man, we've been going for 2 hours, man. I want to appreciate y'all boys for coming, rocking out with your boy Money B, man. You know, it's always a good time to have my brothers around, the real ones that always have my back and ain't turn their backs. I appreciate the ones in the chat that came out rocking with your boy that got my back and that ain't turn their backs. You feel me? It's all
Money,
love. They try to play me like a sucker a minute ago, YB. They turned their backs on me, bro.
Hey, Money, I want to ask you this before I get off. Before I get off, I just want to ask you, who you debating tomorrow and what fighter you got?
Me and Steph bait tomorrow. I think it's me and Steph. We on.
Shit.
We on.
Oh yeah. What fighters y'all doing, man?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now what we doing.
Boy, Steph debate today, man. Did any of y'all watch that?
Nah, man. You know what, bro? I just found out about. I've been so detached. I just found out about the debate series, like not the debate series, but the tournament. And then Monty said it yesterday. He was like, you know, then he said, "Thank you for congratulating me on my debate." And I was like, "Oh." And then I went back and checked out Monty's. So I watched Monty versus Sean T.
Hey, Steph today, boy, literally was like, he was going for like in the 5 minutes.
Ruben
Olivares.
Olivares, the Mexican, the badass Mexican, versus Julio Cesar Chavez. Who will argue? I got Julio Cesar Chavez, and he got
Ruben Olivares.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's some good shit.
But the only thing is, though, y'all gotta be. See, what I saw today, I was like, so then I finally checked it out, and I'm like, oh, they don't know their questions.
So
they don't know that question.
That's the only thing. So like when I saw it today, I was like, oh, so you can't really prepare for what, you know, you can't prepare for the 3 rounds exactly. You just have to be on the spot about certain things. So you might forget what you, even if you research a fighter, you might forget on the spot.
And that's what I'm saying. He might not even ask us, like, you can research some shit. He might even ask you what you research. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I told Knockout that, I'm like, bro, you need to give us the question. Like, it's better for the debaters and for the people. You know what I'm saying? It's like you rather have people that's really prepared for the shit and going out there and giving, you know what I'm saying, good answers. That way you come back and you can cook for real, especially in fucking 5 minutes and 2-minute rebuttals, bro. Like,
hey, they tried.
I just think it's
doing my boy today.
What they tried to play? What happened? What happened?
Tried to play Monty in the chat. I mean, in the chat, goddamn. Monty had won the first 2 rounds, so the debate is over. Really, you know, it's 3 rounds. It's over. You know, so his phone had switched. I guess if somebody called him, his phone had messed up. He switched from his phone to his laptop. It took a little minute, and they were saying in the chat that he got off to go, you know, look up the question before he answered. The goddamn debate was over with already.
Yeah, and then the question was, what was the question? Who knockout was the best between who I have, bro? Raymond Ford, and Bruce Carrington. Bruce Carrington knockout against somebody, then Raymond Ford knockout against Cabrera. Which, you know, you remember the fights, but you don't remember the fights. You're like, bro, I ain't watched them damn fights in so long. You know what I mean? Like, you watch so much boxing from there, you don't just bam have this shit on the spot, bro. You feel me? That's why I say you gotta like.
Yeah, Dominique.
I ain't like that concept that knockout doing, like not giving the questions, bro. Like, you saying you gotta work for it, you still gotta work, bro. Like, you giving us a chance to go research and come fully prepared. That's the best way to do a debate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Other than that, you're gonna have motherfuckers fumbling and choking and this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna lie about some shit, just making up. And then that boy gonna tell me, Shanti gonna tell me that Judge Joe Walcott ain't from motherfucking New Jersey. When I know he say he from Philly, man, I would put a foot up. I ain't even bring that up, and they ain't even catch it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like, bro,
because
what?
he had the last rebuttal round on that
Yeah,
question. That's
you gotta
why.
stay on that. Yeah, so it's like, but now they try to play me in the chat though. Like, don't do that. Don't play with my name, bro. Like, don't do that. Don't say, "Oh man, I thought Monty knew," or "I guess he don't know," or you know what I'm saying. Then, Nick J come behind him. You right, and this, that, and third. Like, I've been seeing little patterns and shit. You feel me? Like you let little certain shit slide, but don't keep playing with my name. Like straight up, I ain't. Don't keep playing with my name. Go play with somebody else shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not about being emotional. Like, if I'm telling you I'm on my phone, right? I usually talk on my phone. I didn't even have my computer on because it wasn't even charged. So I had to, I'm trying to get this shit myself. So I'm trying to put my motherfucking charge in to turn the computer on to come back, right? Which in
Yeah.
time, which I'm like, shit, I got to rush because shit, I won a debate, but I'm still coming back for the third round, you know what I'm saying? And all honest, I didn't even hear Knockout give me the question. I didn't even heard the question the first time I came back. I'm like, okay, but it's like, come on now, man, I'm trying to do me and like I do this shit. But at the same time, with some shit like that happening, it's like, come on, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I don't like that concept that Knockout doing. But he came up with it. But it's like you can't. I wouldn't dare do no shit like that. And I feel like Knockout doing that because he's trying to prove a point to blood boxing, Scotty White, and the niggas that was criticizing him and shit. All the motherfuckers that criticize him, you can't let them make you change what you got going. If that's your way of doing shit, you having debates, you giving us the time to go, research the shit and do it like that. Keep it that way, bro. Keep it that way. Like, don't change up your shit to please nobody else, bro. That's why your shit popping like it is. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't like that. I just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But
Well, you want to be able to give people time to research before they go up on a platform and make themselves look like fools.
yeah, bro. I don't give a fuck how good of a boxing enthusiast you is or how much you watch shit. You gonna forget shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go, oh, you got to go study this. You can go study. Oh yeah, he knocked them out in this round, but you're not going to go watch the goddamn fight and watch every goddamn fight. So to know that you go pick the knockout that he knocked this man out and that man out, you gotta go watch all the fights over, right? Have that shit in your head, and then you only got 5 fuck like nah, bro. Like I just think it's trying too hard. Even if with money on the line.
When them lights come on, that pressure be different on the money.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that it's pressure. It's just that when it's going on, which it do be pressure on something. I'm not gonna say that, but it's just like you trying to go. You know what I'm saying? Zay, you trying to go, and it's like you trying to remember, like, okay, then what the fuck happened? Like, you trying to get it in because the time going. You know what I'm saying? You got 5 minutes. It's like, shit, did that happen? Then you might get confused. You might think of another fight, and you can be wrong as fuck, and that can lose you the round. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, I thought it was that fight. And you'll be talking about that fight, because it's like, come on, bro. We watch so much goddamn boxing, bro. It's all about what have you done for me late, like Raymond Ford. Now, if you'd have brought up the fight with motherfucking the last fight he just had against former champ and damn, I can't get his name, man. If you brought that fight up, I'd have been able to bam, smack that motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? Because I like that fight. That's why I called Sean T as we try to say, oh man, he struggled in that fight. No, he didn't, bro. He went out there and did his motherfucking thing in that fight and end up getting like almost man, let me get my man name. Like you talking about he struggled in that fight. Boy, he was whooping his ass and he looked way bigger than him. Hey, we got 41 people in the building. If y'all could let your boy get 3 donations on the way out the door, show your boy some love, man. If you're rocking out with Monty B. But let me get to the name. You know the names, eh? All of us know the name, bro. I just got to get it. Hold on.
That's the only thing, though. I saw that today because this is the first one I watched because once I found out that Monty was in it, what I mean, I went back and checked it out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was late on the panel today. I was trying to see. I went back and caught the playback and I saw Monty and Sean T. But after that, I didn't watch the rest because I think they had multiple debetes. But once I saw Monty was live, I wanted to hear if he was going to talk about the debate.
Jesse Magdaleno, y'all.
Hey,
Jesse Magdaleno.
Oh, he beat Jesse Magdaleno ass. He beat his ass.
Jesse Magdaleno ass, bro. Yeah. John.
Hey, Steph and Terence, bro, they had the best names out of the debate. So, like,
yeah, man. Navarrete.
Who they had?
No. They had Devin Haney and Shakur.
Oh my God! And I got motherfucking.
They had and it was the worst debate of all, but I'm talking about
Let me
each
tell
one of
you,
them
bro.
was taking 1 minute out.
Let me tell you, bro. When I got motherfucking Raymond Ford and Bruce Shushu Curtin, y'all should have. I was really mad. Like I'm gonna be real. I'm like, what the fuck, now? You get me motherfucking Raymond Ford and Bruce Curtin, which I fuck with both of them. Don't get me wrong. Like I fuck with both. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hearing people getting motherfucking Shane Mosley and Miguel Cotto, and like you say, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Jay
That was
Rock, and Jared Hurd, and I'm like, how the fuck I end up with goddamn Raymond Ford, my dude. I interviewed him, so I fuck with Raymond. So it was probably meant for me to get Raymond Ford. It probably was meant for me to get my dog and start off with my dog. You know what I'm saying? So, but goddamn, man.
hey, yeah.
But I got
He
Julio
had
Cesar.
what you had last week.
Last week I had Marcos Madonna and Sean Porter. Madonna and Sean Porter. I'm getting all the damn.
You pulled it off. You pulled it off.
Word
God damn.
I mean, it's all about delivering what you know. You know what I'm saying? But god damn, can I get my brother Zay? Shit, you know what I mean? Hey, let me get something nice. But I got Julio Cesar Chavez next week.
Oh yeah, that's a good. Hey, what ain't that tomorrow?
Tomorrow, man. God damn.
Yeah, that's tomorrow.
I'm talking about next week.
Yeah, you got mustache tomorrow. You got my boy mustache tomorrow.
Hey, I just y'all need to go watch the last debate with Mustache and Terence, bro. It was
John G, who is Terence? Who is Terence? I don't know him.
Terence best videos. I ain't know him either.
Is he a Bud Crawford dude? I think I might have scanned by him. Is he a Bud Crawford fan?
I think so. Hey, but you ain't see the Ricky and bro.
I ain't see it. I just saw money,
bro. It was close. You know, it's just the last round. Ricky kind of like conceded to what Boxiana was talking about. So like they gave it to him because he was saying it was so even.
What was they debating on, John G? Who did they have?
Who did
Jared Hurd and
it was Jared Hurd. Yep.
So Boxiana won?
Yeah, she won.
What did Ricky say when he get what you mean? Like what happened?
I didn't catch the whole. I just caught the end of I caught the first and the end of the third, and they was comparing.
He said he conceded.
Yeah, he conceded.
Big Ray said J Rock and Tony. Okay.
He was like they was comparing resumes, like, and he was saying something like, I can't really remember, but he was saying like he conceded to Boxiana point she made. I didn't hear the point she made before then, so because I just got in when he was talking, and they gave it to it because he conceded.
Hey, that's another even one, J Rock and Tony. But
yeah, that like I say, like it's good shit. The KO debates is good shit. I
love KO shit. You know what I mean? No disrespect to nothing. The only thing I was confused on because before I kind of went away from YouTube for a little minute. The ones I used to be a C, and the one that I judged before, I judged one of his debates one time, and they, everybody had their questions. So then when I finally saw the one today, because I didn't even know too much about it, but then when I saw it today, I was like, man, I'm gonna support Monty. So I went and watched the playback, and then I saw that they knew their fighters, but they didn't know what they were debating for the 3 rounds. They didn't know exactly. They didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't.
Look,
yeah, they didn't know.
What he said.
Let why be finished. Let why be finished.
My bad.
No, I was just saying, like, it was just I guess because there's money on the line, but it was a different, like you said, bro, like Monty and them, I've seen him debate before on there with when they know the questions, and like they have like 10-minute rounds, they be going at it. Pause. Yeah. But like they legit, you know what I mean? They legit points after point after rebuttal because, they've actually researched exactly what they were going to talk about and try to bring that point home. Well, yeah.
I think
I had the worst debate of my life and made it through. Oof, that was bad. And now I match with Money. He's on me, man. This week, whoa, B. I mean, I might not just show up, man. I might just say, fuck it. Get a brew, man, and just say, fuck it. Give it to Montray-Brown, man. That's my guy.
Hey,
No,
boy, that's a badass mustache, boy.
Hey, my man, Big Steph. Hey, Steph. All right, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, man. I don't know nothing about the debate, bro. I'm gonna go back and watch it. I hope it's not as bad as y'all saying, man, because it can't
goddamn,
be.
got to put John Machoki on his ass.
Hey,
Joe, hey,
hey, Monty,
Joe Machoki,
you ever
we
seen
just
him
talked
again?
about that last night.
No, I ain't seen them since, bro.
Oh, he ain't never slid through again and called out to your Fimo or Devin or Ryan Garcia?
No, bro. John Machoki must have got his ass knocked out or something.
Who was that, Money?
John Machoki?
Yeah, who?
Joe
Man, the dude came through and shit telling me that he had a fighter and shit. No, he said his fighter the baddest motherfucker. He gonna beat TFP. He ready for everybody. And his name was John Machoki.
Yeah, promoter.
He was an African fighter named John Machoki. Juma
Machoki.
I'm gonna watch you, Big Steph, because I gotta see, man. I haven't been, like I said, man. This is great for the boxing community. It's bringing a lot of people together, man. This is good competition.
And then Knockout welcomed everybody though. He welcomed everybody, bro. But you know how people be. They be so caught up in their own shit, and you got people like, oh man, they friends over there, so they're going to cheat you. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. So
Hey, Steph, was you nervous? What was it? Was you nervous today? Like,
man,
Steph was high.
Hey,
I ain't never I ain't never heard Steph.
Yeah, too many Corona.
Hey, you give Steph a PBC, PBC fighter, he gonna shred your motherfucking ass though. That's Steph. Hey, you give him somebody that you give him Errol Spence, boy, Steph gonna start shredding.
He had Devin.
Right.
He had Dev.
Hey, Steph, like, man, I don't agree with the shit that Dev does, man. hey, Steph one of them. Steph got good character, bro. He can't debate something that he don't believe in, bro. Steph ain't gonna lie. Steph's like, bro, I would be telling lies if I debated that, bro. Like, that's Steph.
I felt bad as a motherfucker when I cut Steph out too. I'm like, God damn.
I was like, God damn. Hey, y'all need to go watch it though. He pulled it off no matter what. Steph, you pulled the motherfucking win off. The W. A win is a win. God damn it.
Hey, I'm proud.
A win is a win.
Yeah, Bill said a win is a win.
Hey.
But man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. YB, my brother YB, let me get some last word, man. YB, first of all, man, I'm happy to see you back, bro. Steph hit me up behind the scenes. Let me read this. Let me read this message to you.
Nah, don't read this.
No. It ain't a bad message.
Nah, don't do my boy stuff like that, because I remember one time.
I was just him just checking on you. It ain't nothing bad.
Yeah. Cause I remember. I remember on the bet, you called Steph on the thing. The boy say, man, Monty, you called me on live, bro. Hey, Monty, you called me on the. He said, damn.
I need my money, man.
Hey, Monty said, hey, bro. Hey, Monty said, where the money at on the bet?
I'm pulling up.
Steph say, hey, be well today, money man. Very good videos from you the last 10 days ago. But hey, bro, you talked to YB lately? I was thinking about him and test them a little while ago. You heard from him? Curious. Thanks, B.
Shout out to my boy Big Steph, bro. Shout out to the mustache man for supporting me, bro.
I asked Monty. I was like, man, I ain't been seeing YB.
Yeah,
he was like, yeah, he jumped on my my live on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be jumping in. Hell yeah, I'm always supporting Monty on IG, and I be bro. I was texting about the Spence fight, and Monty didn't say nothing. I knew something was working. I said, oh shit. Monty said, Monty said, just hold tight. I said, all right, we got it.
Yeah, I knew that bitch was coming, bro. I knew it. Like,
hey, I gotta fuck with Steph though. Hey, Steph, did you get that big check? Didn't you just drop a Mario movie?
Omega said I haven't listened to it.
Let me hold about 1,000.
Hold on,
nah, that nigga been working.
Hold on, Judgy. Omega said I haven't listened to any of those debates. Sorry, but they don't interest me. Which debates, Omega? You ain't listening to me debate, Omega? I'll debate tomorrow. Me and Steph debate tomorrow.
Big bro, Omega Red.
On that Toy Story, Potato Man movie.
That nigga played in the Mario movie, Zay. Man,
I just fuck with Steph, man. I gotta fuck with him.
Potato Head.
Yeah, no doubt, though, man. I'm happy to see YB back. I knew my boy that was, was going well, but everybody was. I'm like, damn, YB, like, but just show you the love that you got YB through the community and shit like that for being just a realist, bro. Like YB really is a realist, bro. And then I don't know what dude was trying me last night, YB. I don't know who the fuck.
I don't know, bro. That's the first time I didn't know that you and him. Look, bro. That me. I wouldn't even have put you in that position, money. I was just had a
No, I
panel,
don't
bro.
know him. Like I never met him. Like
Yeah,
look,
me and Cash never told me.
Yeah, there wasn't no fault on you. Like I didn't know him. Like I never knew him, never heard him, never seen him, nothing. So it's like when he came at me like that, I'm like, bro, who is you, bro? To try to make it like, oh man, you probably think Lomo white man. You probably wants to say Lomo white man. Like,
them UK cats think Americans are some. That's one thing I told Cash. He think all of us are ignorant because he like, you don't know about Eastern Europe. You don't know about Romania. You don't know about the Ukraine. Like he be on that shit. Like you Americans are so arrogant. You know what I mean? He got that chip, bro, because we think that we think we don't give UK fighters no credit, Eastern European fighters no credit. So Cash got a chip on the shoulder about shit like
shit. I didn't heard.
Let me tell you, I know more about Europe than him, and he lived there his whole life. And tell him we can put $1,000 on the line, bro, that we can go over to Europe. We can go over the history of Europe. You understand what I'm saying? The kings and the queens. We can do whatever he want to do. Let's go back in history. We can put $1,000 on the line, and I bet I'll roast his ass, right? And he been living over there his entire life. So it's like you trying to judge somebody, bro, and you don't even know what the fuck you talking to. Talking about, you probably don't know that, like, bro.
Hey, Monty, you on his target list though, bro? Because he must know you. Because I'm gonna talk to him too. I didn't even get a chance to talk to him after that, but I'm gonna call him and be like, hey, bro, because this is my thing. You like, bro, anybody that root for Spence and anybody that root for Tank. Let me tell you something. Tank ain't do nothing, bro. Spence is gonna be stopped and fight. That's what he told me.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's him. That's him.
I done heard some of the craziest shit come out of that nigga Cass mouth that it don't surprise me, bro. It don't surprise me.
Hey, John, was you there? Did you hear him talking to Monty though?
I did.
Monty came on that motherfucker like how he is right now, bro. Monty came on that motherfucker subdued, calm. I'm like, yo, bro, and he like, you don't want to answer a boxing question? I said, bro, bro? I don't know what my boy was on, bro. Like he popped a note or something before the
live. I came kicking with YB. Like I don't know, y'all didn't come and kick it with you. Then it's like you get respect, you got to give it. So once that happened, like the little first incident, then he tried to come back with the okay. So if you saying that he has more skills, if you saying that Cool Boy Steph has more skills than Nui, could you break it down? No, I'm not gonna break it down for you, nigga. You done already fucked up whatever. You know what I'm saying? Respect that we was gonna have, partner. So no, I'm not breaking down. I'm not here to have a debate. I'm here to fuck with YB, talk a little boxing, and then take my black ass to sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not here to debate with you, fool.
I think I seen that one. That was the cat from the UK that you led on a live the other day.
No, that was last night. I was on YB shit.
Oh, I thought it was, but he was on your show too, wasn't he?
He done been on KO.
That's my first time ever seeing that dude in my life. That's my first time ever seeing him, ever hearing him. I didn't even know that he was gonna look like he looked when he clicked the camera on. I'm like,
he was on KO shit before.
Rick said he got robbed. Rick said I got robbed, money. Damn.
Hey, Rick.
Ricky.
I gotta watch that debate, bro.
I picked you to beat her, though, Rick. I said Rick for the get her. Let's go, Rick. Rick, you must have came in slamming, Rick. Slamming. You feel me? We got the pipes, Rick. We got the pipes.
We got to implement the rematch clause.
Hey.
Fuck this shit. She running.
Hey, John G, you got to tell me what happened. What happened? You told me that something happened in the third round with Rick. I wish he had say right it. What happened?
Yeah, he
I'm sorry about this.
I caught the end of it. Like I didn't give Boxiana her rebuttal. I mean he was rebuttaling her for the last round. And I came in like the middle of it. And when he was saying like pretty much, I concede to what she's saying, like basically agreeing with what she was saying. That they evenly match or something. And I don't like after that I really don't even know. Like I can't, explain it because I didn't catch the whole, last question that they was going I just remember she said something like I'll take that back. She got the rebuttal him last, and she said something about the difference between They resumes is that he beat Charlo. And
he beat who?
what
Charlo.
goddamn what's the nigga name that beat Charlo?
Tony Harrison.
Tony Harrison. Yeah, Tony Harrison beat Charlo. And that's the difference between their resumes.
Rick said I couldn't make up no phony shit, bro. Accomplishments ain't shit. I don't count that shit for Bud. It ain't a weak it's a weak ass argument. I feel you, Rick.
Yeah, that's what he said. He was like, "Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real. You know, I'm gonna keep it
that's
real."
How I was thinking my third round. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit up here and make up no shit. Like, I don't even remember that shit. Like, expect like now, if there was 1-1 now, if there was 1-1, then I would have to, you know what I'm saying? I'd have had to, you know, go vent this money in that motherfucker and just make them believe some shit that wasn't really true. You know what I mean? But make that shit sound good. But I'm like, shit, I ain't gotta wreck my motherfucker.
YB, look. That nigga Monty's that nigga spent his goddamn last round calling out the chat.
For real,
he didn't even answer the question. He spent his last round calling out the chat.
Yeah, they try to play me though, bro. They try to do me dirty. Like for real, don't play with my name like that, bro. I work too hard.
Hey, Monty, what you say, bro? What was your last round? What you do?
The last round, bro, was the last round was
who had the most impressive knockout?
Over so it was Raymond Ford and Caballo, and then he had Shoo against the 1-0 dude. You know what I'm saying?
And he didn't even answer the question.
Yeah, I don't remember.
He spent the last round calling out the chat.
Yeah, because when I came back in, right, I'm over this motherfucker. Like, you gotta understand, bro. Y'all know how it is when I'm plugging in the charger. That shit is a struggle to me a little bit. So I'm already flushed. I'm like, God damn, I gotta get this motherfucking charge in so I can get back in. I don't want to, you know, just take off on dude because I won 2 rounds. Like, fuck it, don't answer. So I'm like, I'm gonna come back. So I'm struggling to get my motherfucking charge in. So when I finally get it in, bop to the bop bing, I go to my computer, turn it on, flip, Google, StreamYard, pop back in and shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I see him and BF going at it and shit now. I'm like, hey. This ain't on you niggas. You know what I'm saying? You Floyd Mayweather ass niggas want to steal all the spotlight right now. It's on us. You feel me? So bam, we get back to the question. I'm looking in the chat and shit, and I see you just looking at the chat to see what the people saying. And I see the dude, Mr. Vegas, say, "Oh, I thought Monty Brown knew what he was talking about." Like some shit like that. Like, I guess not. Monty Brown turned his phone off and came back and said that he was looking for his phone, but he was trying to go do some research or some shit he was saying like that. Like I left out to go try to research and then come back and answer the question. Motherfucker, I got 5 minutes. How the fuck I'm gonna go try to do some research on him getting knocked out and then come back and try to break that shit down? Man, I'm not gonna wreck my brain on all that shit. So I say, hey, my rebuttal round came because I'm like, hey, I talked about how Raymond Ford did need the knockout, you know what I'm saying, leading up to that fight, because a lot of people felt like he was kind of sliding and slipping and shit. So he ended up getting the knockout and shit, you know. But I'm like, listen, man, I can't even remember the knockout. And then with Bruce, with Shoo, I can't even remember that knockout like all the way. So shit, you know, I'm just gonna concede around to my dog. Like, I can't remember it. He probably didn't remember his goddamn self, you know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
That day.
I'm like, he probably don't remember himself, but I'm just gonna concede the round because shit, it's over. 2-1 my way, you know. So I see them, you know. Then he said what he said. Then Nick J came behind. That's what it's looking like, you know. Laugh out loud, you know. They try to do me in, bro. Like, don't try to do me.
They tried to play you in the chat, Money.
Yeah, they try to play me in the chat. Like, I ain't watching. Bring that ass here. Clap.
Hey, Monty, what you say the last round, Monty? What you say?
Hey, KQ. It was funny because, bro, KQKC, Monty in there talking about the chat. You have 1 minute. Monty in there going in on the chat. It's just funny, dog.
Well, not going in on the chat, going in on a certain.
Oh yeah, right.
Not the chat.
Hey, he needs to start putting a time on your ass when that bitch start ringing. Y'all time up.
I finna play. I finna go to it. I know where it's at.
Hey, Monty. Hey, KQKC is a funny dude, man.
Hey, that's my brother.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, Dunk is wild, man. He be like,
up in here.
I love when he go. Wow. That's my shit, bro. When he do the 3 wilds, that's my shit.
Yeah.
Hey, nephew, come here. Hey, what's going on, nephew? I love that. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, roll call.
Yeah, him calling them fights be hilarious.
Man, don't nobody call it fight.
Like I said, he's all right, but I see a lot of flaws when it comes to him. The kid head hunts too much.
We in the third round. This nigga still talking about, hey, he supposed to be talking about the goddamn knockout. This nigga talking about something else. That's because he ain't know what the fuck happened in the knockouts.
Well, I'm gonna use this 2 minutes to say this to Nick J and the boy Vegas in the chat who said, "Oh, Monty, you look like this." I was on my phone doing a debate, right? I come back on my computer. I don't have to dip off and go look up shit because the debate is already won. Second, like if I don't remember a fight, I'm not gonna get up here and try to make it like I remember the shit. So if I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna say what the fuck it is. The debate is over with. Like if that's the case, I could have came on my computer and got on the phone and looked at some shit and brought up some shit, but I don't have to do that. So to say that, oh, Money, this and third, I watched all the Raymond Ford shit, no Raymond Ford shit. I just don't remember. Like right off the bat, that goddamn fight and what happened. You watch so many goddamn fights, you watch so much shit. You're not gonna remember everything. I bet you we ask you motherfuckers what happened in the fight, y'all ain't gonna remember what the fuck happened in the fight. So yeah, if I don't remember this shit, I'm not gonna get up there and say some shit just to be saying some shit. So at the end of the day, the debate is already won for me. 2-1. If I can see the round, you know.
Oh, geez.
You don't have to say, oh, Monty, you give thought to go look up some shit. Nah, get that shit up out of here. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? This shit is already over with. The seed around the Shanti, 2-1, Money be advanced. And that's that.
I'm not joking.
Hey, look, say 1 minute.
1 minute.
Hey, that's during the debate though. That's just funny, dog.
Money drop the mic on his head. He dropped the mic on his head.
Exactly.
That shit
On his mind, Garcia, press tour, EJ, quiet as fuck. Hell yeah, Rick. But you know the first press conference is gonna be crazy though. So let them enjoy it because they go when that first press conference kick off and they hold his ass accountable for the shit that we talked about. We gonna see how things crack. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Money.
It's like that time Monday we was on the live and a motherfucker trying to talk about, oh, Jose doing his research on the phone. I said, nah, I'm looking at the live. I got to get my other phone.
Right. I remember that too, Zay. Yeah. Facts on facts, bro. So
hey, Monty, when is the first press conference with EJ and Bud? You know when it's gonna be?
It's supposed to be Tuesday.
Okay.
What?
Hold on, don't put me on that though. Is that the second?
It's LA and New York, right?
I think it's LA and New York.
LA and New York.
But don't quote me on that, John G. But I know it's next week. I think.
Oh, next week, like okay, no, so next Tuesday and Wednesday or something like that.
I think. It's next week.
Hey, Monty, you should have played that first round of Steph and Terence. It ain't nothing but 2 minutes. The whole goddamn first round.
No, we ain't going that far. No, we gonna leave that on knockout. Get knocked out the traffic.
Yeah. Hey, that boy, Monty say first off. Hey, what do you say, Monty? Be advanced.
You hear me? Like, come on now. Now they might say it's a joke, or we take it as a joke, but come on now. I've been seeing a little pattern that's been going on with montray-brown name. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna play with me a little too much. I feel like, baby, put some respect on my name.
Real.
Y'all around this motherfucker. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say it no more.
Hey, what'd you say? Respect with a K? Put some respect on my name.
Respect. Put some respect on my name.
Hilarious, bro. hey, Uncle still debating all professional shit. It was like 1 minute. Monty over the 200. He know Monty. Hey, by the tone of your voice, he knew you wasn't gonna say shit about Raymond Ford and shoot.
Hey, YB, who he? I forgot who was debating. He was like, "Well, I can't say that. I don't know how to go with Crawford. Yeah, he won, guys.
Right.
Can't rebut this.
I don't even think he talked about the goddamn.
He did.
Question.
He didn't. He couldn't. He was like, "Shit, I don't know what to say now. Shit, I can't rebut this."
I can't. Hey, I'm gonna use my 2 minutes to address the chat. Hey.
Might be like that, like I'm somebody to be playing with, bro. Don't do me, dog. Don't make me like I'm a you know what I'm saying? Like, baby, listen, because if I ain't go If I ain't got shit for it, I'll tell you I ain't got shit for it. But I ain't finna spend my motherfucking time trying to rush and look up no goddamn. You know what I mean? Like, that don't work this way. You know?
Hey, I be seeing. Well,
and I just feel like knockout got to get better with the questions too.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I feel like. He gotta them questions. They gotta be even towards. When I'm saying when you matching up these fighters, like the resumes, they gotta be more. Instead of names, like they resume gotta match up more than just they names. Like they big names, and you putting big names with big names. I'm like, because some of the questions that you ask, it makes it like way harder for the other person to like make a point on it. You know what I'm saying? Just like when when Monty had Madonna against Porter resume.
Oh, like I gotta hear that one.
Case. That's a hard. Yeah, like that's a hard case to make. You know what I'm saying? Because Porter then fought some dog after dog after dog versus Madonna. He didn't fought some motherfuckers, but the best motherfucker on his resume, like it was Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta, instead of just matching up the names, I feel like you gotta like match up the resumes better. If you gonna like ask questions about the resume, who got the better resume or something like that, you gotta like do your due diligence and like lining that shit up instead of just making. Hey.
I agree,
hey,
Rick. I feel like
shit though.
Who did you have, Monty? Who you had, Madonna or Porter?
I had Madonna.
Oh, okay. Shit, you know what? If they fought, I probably would have favored Madonna in that one because of the punching.
That's how he pulled it off.
Yeah, we had that. We had that question too. To win the fight, bro, you gotta go. Yeah. So,
because of the awkward style and Porter, like you said, man, Porter, best asset is coming forward. You can't do that with Madonna.
You can't, bro.
You got sat on your ass by Broner. Shit, you gonna get sat on your ass by Madonna.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. And Madonna, that's his style. Like you can't do that better than Madonna, bro. I like Porter, but he can't. If you put Robert Guerrero in Madonna corner, the best Madonna against Sean Porter, like I pick Madonna to win that fight. Like just if it happened, I pick Madonna. I lean towards Madonna to win it. Now that'd be a good ass fight, but all that shit. Into my Sean Porter gonna be able to do. Man, Madonna gonna be on his ass throwing them motherfucking punch. Boom.
Them overhand, like them looping rights and shit. Bro,
I had to go. We watched that fight. Madonna threw like over fucking almost 1,000 punches when he fought
Floyd
Bronner.
Yeah.
See, I ain't know he was.
Chino, can you do this every round, Chino? Chino, I need you to do this every round, Chino. You need to do this every round, Chino. Madonna, motherfucker, I'm tired. God damn it, shit.
Ricky say shit. J-Rock and Tony have the same careers.
Now I understand what Ricky conceded, bro. Without watching the debate, he basically said what happened. He probably, this what Rick, because Rick ain't gonna lie. I can tell off jump. So Rick say, man, Rick probably on one of them questions said, man, shit, they the same fighter, bro. I don't even know. Because I can see Rick. Look, I can see Rick being like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You got this. Shit, fuck it. I ain't gonna argue that shit.
That's why I feel like you gotta get better.
I can see Rick doing that, bro. Yeah, I can see Rick doing that. Without even watching that shit, I know what happened now. Rick said they the same fight.
That's what he said.
But see, if Knockout would have gave them time to study for it, then Rick probably would have came with a different point of view. You know what I'm saying? He would have had some different shit. Like that's why I'm saying, like you just can't make up shit and just give it to people to say have at it, bro. You gotta, like I never seen a debate. Like, okay, it's cool to want to be different, but you can't go too goddamn far now. Like. We come up there, okay, what's the question? It's like
I think
it ain't like we're agreeing on what we want to talk about now. So we already flipping on, okay, I got this opponent, I got that opponent. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
hey, so what rounds is it that where he gonna start giving y'all the question?
He ain't giving us the question. He said gonna do that shit the next debate.
Oh yeah, cause I seen them say like once you reach a certain round, then he gonna start giving the question.
No, it's gonna start being 10 minutes.
Exactly. Hey, Monty, look what Rick wrote in the chat. That boy say, "Hey, I see what happened." I could tell Rick was probably like, "Man, they probably asked something similar."
And they better make sure they pick the right gloves for Madonna. Facts. Rick say, "And you gotta think, and it gotta make sense to me I'm not going to fake tell some shit. Exactly, Rick. That's why I said I'm not gonna get up here and just tell a
And
motherfucking
that's what,
fairy tale.
but that's pretty much what they want you to do.
Yeah, but
Like that,
that's not cool, bro. Like,
yeah. And then that's what I disagree with too. They don't like the judge, like the right side. They don't want you to agree with your opponent. Like, why? Why not? Why can't you be like, I agree with what they saying, but at the same time, so when you basically agreeing with them, they deducting off your goddamn whatever your debate, just because you say I'm agreeing with what you said, what they're saying, but you can't be like, but at the same time, I still feel like my fighter was best or something. You know, they deduct you for agreeing.
You can agree and still pivot to your point.
right.
Yeah, see, they don't want you to agree. They don't
Yeah,
want
you
you to
can say yeah.
concede. No,
You like for instance, if you had Tony, who would win out of Tony and J Rock in the fight? They both fade. They both chinny. Yeah, I agree. My fighter chinny, but so is yours, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Hey.
and
But I
that's
think
what he was
my
saying.
fighter got better
Like,
footwork and better jab. You know what I mean? So this is what we gonna do.
Hold
Why be hit him with the Hollywood laugh again?
Oh shit. YB said I agree. Your fight. I mean, I agree. My fighter chinny, but so is yours. Motherfucker, he hit the deck and hit the canvas too. Yeah, for real.
nah, for real.
Hey.
Yeah, that's what I feel too, Rick. Cause I like, and this another thing. Like, I hate when they say that shit. Like, you know, like I won't judge. Like, I respect the judge. Like it's a hell of a thing. But don't say, oh, you know, you could have said so much more. You could have said this, and you could have said that, and you could stop it.
Yeah. So
you knew what the question was.
You know what? When I was watching them other debates, this is my favorite one right here, Money. You left a lot of meat on the bone. I'm like,
yeah, you gotta stop that shit too. Like, everybody give a lot of meat.
Before the tournament. Hey, before the tournament, boys, hey, you left a lot of meat on the bone.
With 5 minutes and 2 minutes rebuttal, you gonna leave a lot of meat on the bone.
Hey,
give me a big ass. Hold on, wait a minute. You give me this big ass slab of ribs, right? This motherfucker fresh off the motherfucking grill, a big ass brand new slab of ribs, and you give me 5 minutes. And somebody go
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Motherfucker, barbecue all on your face. Motherfucker, of course, gonna be a whole motherfucking so much meat you can feed another family with it on the goddamn bone.
Yeah,
shit.
well, they was like they was on Steph and goddamn Terence. They was on their ass. They was like, damn, y'all left so much meat on the bone that the animal's still alive. It's running across the field.
Man,
that shit right. I ain't gonna lie, that probably was the quickest debate they ever had.
Well, shit. I'm glad I don't know Terence, but I ain't dissing nobody. I'm glad Mustache Man got the win though, bro.
My bad, Steph. I ain't gonna say no. I ain't gonna talk about it no more.
They said Steph gave more. What they say? Steph gave a better whatever to win that motherfucker. So,
hey,
congratulations to Steph, my dog. We on
for
tomorrow,
real.
8:30. You know, we got going there and do our thing, man. Then might be able to be going live at 9 something. So it's all love. But YB, let me get your last words, my brother. So we gonna get up out of here, man. So I can, give you something to eat. I'm hungry as hell.
All right, man. Bless up, Monty B, man. Thank you for supporting me, bro. You already know it's all love, bro. We died on that sword, but shit, we was resurrected. The fight came back
like Jesus, baby. You feel me?
We came back in this motherfucker, bro.
We died for a real purpose. You know what I'm saying? We went out, so we went out for the boxing world, baby. We
pride coming before the fall, Monty B. Me and you was gonna stay on that. Man, it's gonna move to December 10th. Hey, shit.
Hey, shit. I was in February 2023.
Hey, Monty, we cool though. We got it done and it's done. And yeah, man, just thanks for the support, my boy Zay, man. Good to talk to you, bro. Johnny G. Love y'all boys, man. Steph, Ricky, man. Everybody that support the debate series, man. You know, bring everybody together. Shout out to you, Monty, for keep winning. Congrats, man, on graduating too, bro. And I'm just proud of you, man. And shit, you and Steph made the best man win. And shit, enjoy your food, bro. I'm proud of you, Monty.
No doubt. And we coming back this September.
You going on tonight?
Who, me? I don't know, bro. Boys, I can't get off live, but them boys.
I
fell asleep on that mug last night.
Hey, I got out by 4 o'clock. I got out by 4 o'clock.
All right. But John G, let me get some last words for you, my brother.
Already, man. Just keep doing your thing, man. I'll be tuned in tomorrow. Shit, let the best man win, Steph. You got to get it together, my boy. You going against the motherfucking the top dog, the goddamn, the future champion of the goddamn debate. Nah, but man, y'all stay blessed and prayed up, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, champ.
Ready.
Man, my motherfucking big brother from another mother, Zay. Let me get some last words from you, big dog.
Big respect to the Money Mafia, man. It's always thank you for allowing me to speak my mind. Shit, I'm glad we getting this fight, and all the questions will be answered on the 29th for both sides, for the Crawford fans, for the EJ fans, and we can keep talking our shit. But on the 29th, all that shit gonna come to an end, and we gonna get the answers we deserve, and everything will speak for itself. And shit, we can keep it going as long as we continue to get these good fights. You know, we're gonna be straight. So thank you for everybody who's putting their O on the line and challenging themselves to be the great at the sport that they making a living off of, that's giving us the content to speak on and give our opinions on. It's good, man. Boxing is coming back to life.
Yes, sir, my brother. You ain't never lied about none of that. You know, I always appreciate you, man. You know, I love you, big bro. You know, we will be back tomorrow to kick some more of this knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. To the chat, I appreciate the chat for coming through, my brother Rick. Steph, appreciate the love and the super chats. Omega, the Queen Cassandra, my beautiful love Gayla. You know, everybody came through, rocked out with your boy. I appreciate y'all, man. If y'all seen the super chat, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Knockout for a great thing you're doing with the debate series. You know, we'll be back over there tomorrow, 8:30. You know, so y'all come through and show love, man. So I appreciate everybody, man. Y'all be safe out there. I'll check y'all out later, champs.